After the hesitation, tackle at the 48-yard line after a gain of 4. We talked about that duo, Rondé, Evans and Godwin coming into this game.
My bad. Had a little hiccup right there.
Yeah, I think they're 4th and 6th respectively in the NFL in receptions.
My bad.
You don't see a lot of running production out of those Bucs offense just because of those two guys. The talent that these guys have is unbelievable. Line up on the same side here. You're looking for where the ball might go in a pass. Look right there. 2nd down and 6. Winston fires. It's Evans once again. His 4th reception is the Buccaneers' 1st down at the Seahawks 41.
Carlton Davis not starting. That's what I'm talking about, man. I'm so glad he ain't playing no more. Now, remember now, Carlton Davis, Bruce Arians said Carlton Davis is our best cover corner. Remember Bruce Arians said that? It's not. It's not good. Check down.
Winston going deep, looking for Evans, and there is a flag. Trey Flowers defending. He gets Trey Flowers turned around a little bit here. Mike Evans, he's not a blazer. He's longer, faster down the field, but when he gets a turnaround, he pushes for that midpoint between the left and right. Defense, number 21. All the places on the ground. Automatic. First down. So he beats him inside and it looks for that midpoint between the sideline and the numbers. And what that does is
Seattle secondary not good.
On his back, and the only thing the Flowers can do is to grab him and first down Tampa. Buccaneers gain 16 yards on the penalty and automatic first down. From the Seahawks 25, going to the backfield. Play action. Winston, pump fake, and now he drops it off.
Good decision, James. Good decision. Good decision, man. Good decision.
He picks up another Tampa Bay first down, gain of 11. Really good decision by Jameis Winston right there, Kenny. He was looking down the field for Chris Godwin. Watch your safety, Marquise Blair. He gets a beat on Jameis. He's going to get right in that window and pulls it down, finds his check down on Blair, who's not much of a receiver, more of a blocking tight end.
Thank you. Check the ball down.
Another first down for Tampa. Buccaneers with 3 tight ends up. Howard today. Winston perfect on his drive, 4 for 4. From the Seahawks 14, it is Jones.
Why they keep trying to run to the right side?
It's worth noting here.
Why is the Bucs running the ball to the right side? That's the weakest side of the offensive line. Run to the left.
Out in one end zone, you saw Jameis Winston there struggle a little bit trying to get ready for that snap, but there's no numbers up here. Right, so the lower play clocks are not working.
Don't like that play call. Keep running the ball to the right side. Why?
Quarterback plus 1 point. There it is. 2nd down and 11. Winston's pass is broken up. It was intended for on Blair. KJ Wright got a hand on it. KJ Wright ran through his back. They're going to let Jadeveon Clowney come to the quarterback and just try to play a screen off of him, but great play by KJ Wright, staying with his responsibility, which is that tight end. Gets in close spaces and knocks it out. Nice play. He's a guy that's very unheralded in my mind. KJ Wright, because of all the attention that middle linebacker Bobby Wagner gets, KJ's been doing this for a long time here in Seattle. He's just as effective. Senior member of the Seahawks squad in his 9th season. Third down and 11. Winston avoids the pressure, rolling left, and now he throws to the end zone. It was deflected and called for a touchdown.
Rashad. Oh, Lord.
Oh my goodness. Ill-advised throw by Jameis Winston.
What kind of throw was that, Jameis?
Could have been intercepted.
What does Jameis be looking at?
Right
Rashad Perriman got a touchdown?
Here's the inside breaking route. But this ball could be intercepted right here by Marquise Blair. Right there. And man, talk about being in the right spot at the right time. And Perriman, he was really close to that sideline before he came.
So I guess he's gonna stay on the team now. Now he's gonna stay on the team. Now Rashad Perriman gonna stay on the damn team now.
3 receptions all season coming into this game. He has 2 here in the first quarter, including the second Tampa Bay touchdown.
That was a bad throw by Jameis.
You don't see that happen very often.
Why does he try to make these hero throws, man? Just that's not even. I get it. We got the touchdown, but that shouldn't have been the throw, man. Check the ball down. It's always down the field with him.
The extra point. Buccaneers back on top. 14-7 back after this message from State Farm.
It's always down the field with Jameis, man. It's like he just can't check the ball down. That's not. Look, folks. Let's just keep it real. Jameis is Jameis. He is who he is. That was a bad throw. He is who he is, man. Like, we gotta accept that for the rest of the season. Like, that ball should have went to the check down and get the field goal. Jameis Winston has been taught to throw the ball down the field. Dirk Cutter and Bruce Arians and Byron Leftwich, Ty Munkin, they all want to see Jameis Winston's big arm to make tight window throws. Now, the analytics show, the next gen stats shows that he makes a lot of contested throws. And he's like one of the top 10 quarterbacks in contested throws. That's why you see Jameis throwing the ball in areas that he should not be throwing the ball in, because he's one of the top quarterbacks in tight window throws. But it's weird. It's another one of them weird Jameis Winston stats that, like, how in the world he in the top 10 in tight contested window throws? How in the world he in the top 10 on third downs? Passing. How in the world he's in the top 10 outside the pocket? You know what I'm saying? How in the world he's in the top 10 throwing the ball down the field? Like, he is a weird quarterback to look at. Like, 1 minute he's really, really good, and another minute he's really, really bad. Like, he doesn't have a middle ground. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jameis Winston doesn't have a middle, like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay game. Like, he either have a really good game or he has a really bad game. He has no in between.
Seahawks had an extra blocker that was 74 fans. Seahawks offense down tight ends this week with the IR 2 weeks ago. Fan is the tackle who started a couple of games. The left tackle for Dwayne Brown is the big extra tight end that they bring in for some heavy package runs. But Dixon not yet ready. It's Marson. He was there. Wrapped him up. We're down at 1. Coming up for the Seahawks when we return. One quarter in the books here in the Pacific Northwest. Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a 14-7 lead. We trust USA more than any other company out there. They give us excellent customer service every time.
Our 18-year-old was in an accident. USA took care of the car rental and getting her car towed. All I had to take care of was making sure that my daughter was. So I'm someone that.
They don't want to know insurance company. I would tell them you need to join USA because they have better rates and better service. We're the Gomez family. We're the Rivera family. We're the Kirby family, and we are USA members for life. Get your insurance quote today. Profit Limitations is a different outfit with residents only Tuesday on Fox.
My parents never taught me anything about managing money. The amount of loans that I have, I'm embarrassing to say.
We just decided we didn't want debt any longer. I didn't realize how easy investing could be. I'm picking companies that I believe in. I think SoFi Money is amazing. Thank you, SoFi.
SoFi, thank you. We love you.
Like the live stream, folks. We got a lot of people in here. Like the live stream.
There's no shortage of rich and famous that became broke and bankrupt. I know exactly what it's like to rock bottom.
One mistake changed my entire life.
Any money savings about 20,000. He's trusted you, and that's about 270. Enough with the excuses. This is a fresh start. You've worked too hard. You've taken too many damn punches. How you come back matters. That's going to be your second. Back in the game. Series premiere Wednesday, 10 Eastern. CNBC. Get yours. Wednesday. For the first time, everyone performs in one night. It's a 2-hour double unmasking.
This is a mask thing that anything could happen.
If you're talking about making me all about sexually over sexualized and all that, it's just weighing me out all the
$25,000.
that ain't got shit to do with me.
First quarter numbers, Tampa Bay Bucks
That really cares about them.
Yeah, there's 2 long drives, 40 drives. The difference there. Why don't you see that number in their favor? If you pick up a first down here, 3rd and 1, get bodies in on both sides of the field. We'll begin the second quarter. Let's take the Carson, and the catch is made for a first down by the tight end to give a chance for Luke Wilson back in Seattle as we get down to the field. Check on some health issues with Sarah.
Just a couple injuries on the one side of things for Portland defense. Carlton Davis has a hip issue. He is questionable. And Carl Smith has a groin. He's also questionable. You know, he's an intense guy. He's been around pacing ever since he came out of the game. He's been groin stretching, some light jogging, but mostly just intense pacing down here right now on the sideline.
And without Carl Nassif in the game, you get more snaps than JPP. And the conditioning is obviously a question. I'm going to be back in this lineup for 2 weeks for Tampa. From the 38, play action, Wilson throws, and it's caught. Another Seattle first down by
It's one guy killing us, man. Tyler Lockett, they can't guard him.
How simple is this play design? It's play action pass, and then you just going to run a little crossing route. You see the linebackers, the underneath defense for Tampa just all react to the play pass to Chris Carson. There's nobody in the middle of the field, and I think you and I can make this throw to Tyler Lockett. Probably wouldn't look as pretty, but he's wide open.
He just got to make a stop.
Yeah, I would have heard of that. Lockett's fourth catch. He has scored a touchdown. 6 consecutive games.
Seattle's not even running the ball like that.
Fullback Nick Moore. He set it down from the 49. As they get into the hands of Metcalf. And Metcalf takes it down to the 30-yard line for a gain of 8. DK Metcalf on the reverse. That's usually a play for Tyler Lockett. Is that a lightning bolt across his eye inside of his helmet? Look at that. Looks like the Tampa Bay Lightning logo. Oh, man. We got the colors, right? The pacifier in his mouth.
We need a better defense so bad, man.
One guy to talk
It's going to be hard to win games with this defense.
With his size, speed. Russell Wilson has all the faith in the world in this rookie right here. He'll be involved a lot today. That was his second carry of the season. Second down is 3. From the 44 is Carson.
Devin White missed the tackle. That's our 5th pick, folks. Devin White. Devin White missed the tackle. Had him. Devin White. 5th pick in the draft, folks. Instead of tackling his legs, he's tackling high. That's our 5th pick in the draft, folks. Devin White.
Nice football player. Rush yards coming into this game. He has 21 on 4 carries today. As Wilson with a nice soft touch, but unable to make the connection with Lockett.
Well, secondary, horrible.
There's so much of this half roll, resetting the pocket for Russell Wilson. He's just going to sit over here and then throw the ball back over to the left side of the field. JPP had a chance. You talk about this Bucs defense, and all of them have said we must set the edge versus Russell Wilson. If he gets out of the pocket, he is impossibly dangerous.
Devin Bush should have been the pick, folks. Devin White hasn't showed me nothing. Missing tackles again. Like this dude, man.
This is Petty, his first carry today. Inside the 40 to the 29-yard line of Tampa Bay. We haven't had a whole bunch of success running yet, but just on this play, I noticed Seattle usually gets big people in the football game for running inside zone or whatnot. There, they had 4 wides. They had 4, all the receivers outside of the box, and what that did is open it up for that offensive line to block less bodies, so to speak, inside and pick up some nice yards. Now, Penny split out wide to the right, empty backfield for Seattle. We're down at 5. Wilson to the outside. It is Metcalf out of bounds. With Jamel Dean defending. Well, this is close. Jamel Dean, Metcalf right there in his inside in the slot. And let's see if he carries him out of bounds, Kenny. I think just that push at the very end prevents DK Metcalf from getting his right foot in bounds. Yes, he pushed him out, incomplete pass. Good play by the rookie Jamel Dean, making sure that was an incompletion. There's Todd Bowles, Bucks defensive coordinator, 47-yard attempt. Myers from the right hand. And his kick is no good. Wide to the left.
Devin Bush not good, folks. Right now, Devin Bush is not good. Right now, Devin Bush does not look good. Does not look good at all. Now, Rashad Perriman for to stay on the team, folks. They're not going to cut him after that touchdown. Bruce Arians going to justify it. He's going to be like, oh, Rashad Perriman, a heads-up play. He was able to get that touchdown. You know, he kept his head in the game, and he got 2 catches for a touchdown. Now we got to keep Rashad Perriman.
Or a horse's brother, for that matter. The room for a 9,000-pound.
I could have caught that touchdown. That was a bad throw, though. That was a bad throw. I keep thinking about that throw, man. Jameis Winston just can't help it. That should have been a check down.
Next time, your place? All right? I'll bring the games. Oh, my goodness, I got to stop entertaining. Oh, boy. Animals.
Right now, there's more private information on your phone than in your home. Think about
Ronald Jones looking good, man. Looking way better than Peyton Barber.
so many details about your life right in your pocket. This makes privacy more important now than ever. Your location, your messages, your heart rate after a run.
Everybody named Mama said Ronald Jones is better than Peyton Barber, except Byron Leftwich and Bruce Arians. Everybody named Mama said Ronald Jones is better than Peyton Barber, except for Bruce Arians and Byron Leftwich. They finally realized that he's better than Peyton Barber. They finally realized Carlton Davis is a struggling cornerback. He got a hamstring injury, a questionable return. No, he ain't playing good. That's why.
8, 7. She's on top. Want to stay up to date? You see, show me football schedules. Tampa Bay Buccaneers with 2 long scoring drives, 75 and 69 yards, and now they take over with excellent starting field position following the missed field goal. Peyton Barber in the backfield.
Oh, here we go. It's Peyton Barber crap. 2 yards in a cloud of dust. He does not cut back. He does not do anything correctly. Where's the cutbacks? He has no vision.
Barber's been a good runner for Tampa. Not a lot of success, I would say, this year.
Peyton Barber, they keep believing in this dude, man.
Talk about them running the ball with him straight up the gut. The guy is a pounder. And the cumulative effect of him running the football sometimes works to your advantage. Ronald Jones is definitely the more dynamic runner. You can't turn around and hand the ball over to him all day. Second down and 9. They'll stay looking for everything complete. This could go either way. And I think.
I swear to God, it's Peyton Barber. Even Rondé Barber said it, man. Just can't keep turning around. Every time Peyton Barber in the game, dog, it's like you turn the ball, hand the ball to him for 2 yards in a pile of dust. 2 yards in a pile of dust with Peyton Barber.
Defense, number 21. The ball is placed on him now. Automatic. First down. He's playing man-to-man flying scrimmage. He bails, but watch Mike Evans when he gets to the top. He puts his arm out as well. I mean, I know years ago, that's nothing. There's no flag on the ground. But that exasperation on his face, man, I feel for him. I don't know what else he could have done. Pete Carroll's got his flag. Nope, he's putting back his flag. He was reaching for it. But statistically speaking, it doesn't behoove him to do it. So after the Buccaneers gain 12 yards on the penalty, Barber takes it into Seahawks territory to the Seattle 48.
These Peyton Barber carries, man. Why you can carry?
More coaches were asked to throw that flag on the ground and test out this rule, and they've learned over the course of this season, especially the last 4 or 5 weeks, that it does not benefit them to throw it. They're just going to lose a timeout. I guess in the grand scheme of things, it was only 12 yards. Yes, exactly. It wasn't one of the big ticket 40-yard plays. Great point, Jimmy. They paid you for a reason. Look at that one, sir. Ball flat. Ball start. Offense. Like their penalty. Second down. That's on the right guard,
Alex Capper, go ahead.
That's the first penalty committed by the Bucs today. How about Alex Capper? He missed 2 games. In the game in which he broke his arm, I think he did it sometime early in the second quarter. Definitely played an entire half with a broken forearm, and that's, you talk about toughness and attitude the team's trying to establish. That's unbelievable. On second down and 11, which can complete Godwin. And Chris Godwin is close for the marker. That was a lot going on with this pass. You got the 2 wide receivers out there going out here. You got a lineman coming from the inside. Jameis Winston holds on to this, and usually that pass is quick hitting. It comes out before.
Rashawn Perriman got a block.
Right after it comes out from center, but he waited.
Block Rashawn Perriman? God damn. He didn't even go block.
Crowd is into it. 3 wide receivers, Barber in the backfield. Third down and 1. There's Ridgewood on the sneak. And he has a Buccaneers first down. He'll probably bring him down inside the Seahawks.
Finally, the quarterback sneak. About time.
Best short yards playing football. I don't care what you say. All you got to do is get under the hindquarters of your big center, Ryan Jensen, and then turn your back, try to protect yourself. KJ Wright can do nothing. Jameis Winston is a big fella. He's going to fall forward for that half a yard. Good job holding on to that football, really. They were breaking at it as he was going to the ground. So he set it down for the Bucs. Ronald Jones back in the game. Good tight end set. Off the fake to Jones. Winston.
Dog, this play call is stupid, man. What kind of play call was that?
Yeah, it was. I mean, you bring in 3 tight ends, you're going to go play action pass and try to convince Seattle that you're throwing it over the top to Mike Evans, really trying to set up a screen. But this Seattle defense,
what kind of play call is that?
And they're playing man-to-man defense. I have not seen them very often get beaten in man.
That was a stupid play call.
Up there, guys that they're in coverage with, maybe had that one slipped up. There's Ken Norton.
3 tight ends, you run a screen?
We talked about Kendricks a lot as a zone dropping linebacker, but what they really like to do with him is blitz. it adds another element, especially when you put him to the side of Jadeveon Clowney. How about that athleticism, getting up and deflecting that pass? I think it's worth noting, too, here, Kenny, the Bucs told us they were only doing silent count. In these third downs, this crowd is so loud. One clock at 3. Winston on 3rd and 10, complete for a first down to Mike Evans. His 5th catch today, and that quiets the Seattle crowd, Rob. Yes, it does. Mike Evans, you're going to put him in the slot. He's just going to come up here.
Is Jameis Winston better than Kirk Cousins?
The timing of the throw is perfect. He gets Jamar Taylor pushed off a little bit, thinking that he might be going across the field. Jameis Winston with another on-target, accurate throw. Pick up the first down.
Is he better than Kirk Cousins? Because I'm not a big fan of Kirk Cousins at all. Barber has no explosion.
And you're talking about one play making a difference. You mentioned the 10 turnovers committed by Winston over the last.
Where's Ronald Jones, man?
And that last touchdown pass, so close to getting picked, and it winds up bouncing away from Blair into the hands of Merritt. Yeah, I think he was lucky. I mean, this Seahawks defense, they take away a lot, take away the ball a ton. And most giveaways this season, Jameis Winston, Baker Mayfield struggled as well, but Jameis it's been his history. He's going to have to overcome that here in Seattle. Nothing so far today, 2nd down and 6.
Stop throwing the ball to Rashad Perriman, man.
Earlier in the year,
Stop throwing the ball to Rashad Perriman. I think Jameis Winston better than Kirk Cousins. I don't like Kirk Cousins, man. Every time a big game happens, man, he just don't step up. The old line is blocking okay. Go ahead, Godwin. Go ahead, Godwin.
Here's Godwin. Watch this route. Just working against Griffin. It's just such a simple throw and catch. And if Seattle's going to play zone defense with the corners bailing out of there without any help underneath, they're making it easy on Jameis Winston. This isn't an offense. This Bucs offense. This isn't offense that throws the ball quickly.
Go ahead, Godwin.
It's just pick up the ball, throw it, let your big receivers make catches and convert first down.
Oh, Peyton Barber straight up the middle again.
Good cut by Peyton Barber. You're going to see the tight end Tanner Hudson get a good block. Then watch this hit. This is tough physical running. Marquise Blair. And now the football is loose. Waits for that one to fall on it. Well, they tried to go hurt and try to hurry up, catch Seattle substituting. I mean, the mechanism of you can't turn the ball over down here. These mechanisms have to be rock solid, and Craig Jensen never gets the ball back up to Jameis Winston. And fortunate again that he's able to fall on top of that. And we called Kenny last week. There's a miscommunication between the center and quarterback again.
Golly, man.
And you gotta believe that the crowd is responsible for this. I'll play it right here. All right, that's not Lavonte David. Let's clear that. That's okay right there. By the way, to clear up the previous play on the Fox staff, they awarded no play because the Seahawks were so substituted. So that is why it is still 2nd down. I'm glad I got you here, Kenny. I was caught up in the moment, buddy. I missed that. Second and goal. There's Winston. Looking.
Let's go. Come on. Be cool. Be cool.
Last week, Jameis Winston did a lot of good things moving around in the pocket.
He's starting to move around the pocket more now.
After this play, but this is all on Jameis Winston, just buying time, stepping up in the pocket. We know all quarterbacks become runners in the red zone. He just comes up looking for his receiver. Mike Evans asking for it. He delivers, touchdown Tampa. And Mike Evans, I mean, I know he's had a good game so far. This is at least the second time that we've seen him in pain. Looks all right there. Another good drive, though, by Tampa. Some good running, some nice completions by Jameis Winston, and another touchdown, Tampa. Harrison Boyd is good.
All right. Settle down, folks. Jameis Winston so much better out of the pocket. So much better out of the pocket, man.
From Google. It can make video calls, play music, stream live shows, blah, blah, blah. Check this out. It lets you...
I guess this is the good version of the Bucs right here.
with your hand. So
This is the good version of the Bucs today.
Now they're grounded.
Now let's see what the defense do.
It's a Bucs out.
Let's see what the defense do. 21-7. We playing pretty good overall. Offensively, defensively, special teams. Everything is looking pretty good. Let's see what the defense do. O-line playing pretty good. Jameis Winston moving out the pocket a little bit. I mean, this is the potential that Jameis Winston got. I mean, he's accurate at times. You know, he can move out the pocket. He got escapability. Tough to bring down. If he plays calm, we can win a lot more games, man.
What does it mean? Clearly, it means you should buy your home at ours. Stay calm. That's a little interpretation.
To be a great explorer, you need to be ready for everything and anything. You need intelligent four-wheel drive and active terrain management system. You need the most available driver assist technology of any vehicle.
Michael Jordan, I know you like Brett Favre. That one, I think you should bring the number 4. I was sitting on that sideline watching your teammates, just their big eyes, their smiles, watching what you do. Is there anything you feel like you can't do?
Not at all. I just feel like
It's the great
I gotta consider myself for sure. But I just gotta try to make plays and keep this sideline excited. Never ever give up, man. That's the biggest thing. And just trying to keep going in there and trying to make something happen.
You do. You keep them all excited. And that eye, how's the eye doing?
The eye's good. I got some. I tell you the key. The key is
Put it in the Seahawks.
outside sponsorship service that I ABC. That helped the eye. So
It's a nice little club. I know you came over to London a couple of times already this year. You came to Wembley, looked at the history. What was it like to actually play here?
Doug Baldwin touchdown reception. Seahawks 27, the Bucs 24, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 21-0 lead. Mark Evans with a touchdown reception moments ago, big first half. 6 receptions, 72 yards. And he's just scary. He's the guy.
Man, Adam Gates, man. I think he's gonna get fired. The Jets head coach, he's not a good head coach at all. If they fire Steve Wilkes and Vance Joseph, they can fire Adam Gates too.
Yeah, anything to worry about him. Three receivers to the left side. And now locking in motion. Seahawks start from their 25-yard line, trailing by 14. As the Panthers gain 5 blocking.
Ronald Hargrave cannot guard slants at all.
Now Seahawks without one of their tight ends with a motion. With a lead injury, his return is questionable. Well, that's big. Comes back in.
Jameis Winston, dog.
So the only real receiving tight end is Hollister, number 48 right there. Now, last week we did a game with Seattle and North actually ran a route. I don't think that was necessarily part of their game plan coming in here, but something to watch.
Here's Carson on first down. First up out of the 40, gain of 4. 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Tampa Bay Bucks have scored on 3 of their first 4 possessions and lead the Seahawks by 14.
Well, I think to note here, Russell Wilson's okay in these situations. And he can thrive, and they got leads. He obviously has the ability to bring them back. Don't panic yet for Seattle.
Wilson sacked back at the 33-yard line.
Bo Allen.
Bo Allen with a sack?
With the sack. Yeah, this is a really long developing play. Bo Allen is right there, right over top of the center. Shaq Barrett coming off of Hollister, pushing his pocket as well. They might share that sack. I'll tell you, this guy here at 58, he's something else, man. I did a lot of preseason games for Tampa. I did not see this production coming out of Shaq Barrett, the free agent. He has been spectacular.
All right, defense, let's stop. Oh! Sack! Oh! Seattle look real.
Oh, Levante David gets involved in this sack as well. Here's Levante. Here's JP.
I thought that was Devin White.
Down the football field. And Devin White, I'm sorry, not Levante David. Devin White, JC Pierre-Paul just stays in the fight there and comes free to Russell Wilson. And we know this one.
Oh, well, look at the defense. Oh, everybody's playing good today. This is how we look when everybody plays good. Very interesting. And everybody plays good, man. This is how we look, man. We can beat a lot of teams, man. We beat the Rams. Come on, man. We can win a lot of games. We beat the Panthers. 2 good teams.
Buccaneers use the timeout to stop the clock and pick up the ball back. 2.5 remaining in the quarter. This is Logan, and he is hit immediately. High-tech play made by BucosLocker. But how about the Bucs defense? A pair of sacks back to back.
Punt return, man. We got to get better on punt return. When Winston's on fire, man, he be balling, man.
I have one here in the East Ranch is number 2.
By news or evenings, choose Verizon. I talked to my wife in East West today. You know, she's on the other side of the road. And now get real Amazon Prime on us. You can mix and match your new plans for $30 a month. That's Verizon. The Ford F-150 will tow up to 13,200 pounds of it.
Oh, man, I love snacks.
Oh, you got some cheesy touch right here. That's a ton of cheese for $1. That's insane.
The cheesy dog is super crispy, crunchy. I love cheese sauce. That's an amazing value.
It's like 1 minute Jameis Winston is Blake Bortles, and then another week he's Brett Favre, Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers. Weird.
It's making them do hard work and getting paid for it. Snap and sort your expenses to save for $4,600 at tax time. QuickBooks, backing you. We have a new serial killer on our hands.
1 minute Jameis Winston looked like a top 5 quarterback. Next minute he looked like a bottom 5 quarterback. Man, he's weird, man. He's weird. Jameis Winston has a polo. He's bipolar, man. Bipolar disorder, man. Bipolar. Bipolar as hell.
And by Visa. you want to be.
Back in Seattle, Kenny Albert, Rodney Barber, Sarah Walsh. Buccaneers with the football and a 14-point lead. Early in motion from the 27-yard line, the handoff to Jones, and he fouled up.
I don't like that running play, man. I don't like that running play. It's a stupid running play. First down, run the ball. Come on, Byron Leftwich. First down, run the ball. Like, come on, man.
Jones with the opening touchdown for the Bucs. Mike Evans with 6 catches and a score.
First down, run stupid running play, man.
Drives down towards the 2-minute warning. Here in Seattle. Russell Wilson and the Seahawks 6-2. Bradley. Jameis Winston and the Bucs by 14.
You think if the Bucs was to resign Jameis Winston or franchise him, most likely franchise, do you think that they'll bring another quarterback in for competition in the draft, like a 3rd round, 4th round pick, or 2nd round pick? Do you think they'll bring another quarterback in if they keep Jameis Winston?
Someone killed them. Everyone the found as possible motives. I think you have something you want to tell me.
I mean, it's a chance that Jameis Winston get franchised, man. But if they even think about franchising Jameis, I think they should bring in another quarterback. Like because you got to look at scenarios. If they get rid of Jameis and bring in a rookie quarterback, okay, that's fine. I'm cool with that. If the Jameis flames out and they bring like a Joe Burrows, like for the Bucs to get a rookie quarterback, probably have to go up and get one because the Bucs gonna probably win about 5 or 6 games, right? So they'll be outside the top 5. The Bucs gonna have to trade up to get the quarterback they want because the quarterback they want is not going to fall to them at 8, 9. So let's play scenario. Let's just say the Bucs do get rid of Jameis Winston. He flames out, right? You got a couple quarterbacks. You have probably about 4 of them probably gonna go in the top 10. The best fit for the Bucs to me is Joe Burrows and Tua Tagovailoa. Now, I'm not a big fan of Justin Herbert. I'm not a big fan of him, but I like Tua Tagovailoa and Joe Burrows as the better quarterbacks, right? The Bucs gonna have to trade up to get one of those guys. You know what I'm saying? They have to trade up to get their quarterback. If they franchise Jameis for 1 year, do you sign a veteran? Bring a veteran in, or do you draft a quarterback in the 2nd or 3rd round when you know you got issues on the O-line, D-line in the secondary? It's a weird team to assess, right? Because we got major issues in the secondary. We got issues at outside linebacker because with JPP and Shaq Barrett want money. You know, we got issues on the O-line. What do? It's an interesting team.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a 14-point lead, second down and 12. And as Winston fires off the mark, intended for Evans. And Flowers defending.
Would be good for Seattle to get a stop here. High James. Not quite tall enough. Good effective it. Either way, I think it's good for Seattle to get a stop here. They get the ball coming out the second half, and they struggle a little bit stopping this Bucs offense. This would be a good time to get the 2nd, 3rd down stop.
3rd down and 12. Bucs must get to the 37-yard line for a first down. Pass off the hand of Conway. Tampa Bay will punt it away with a minute 53 on the clock.
Oh, that's exactly what you want for Seattle to be. Get off the football field. This is a dangerous-looking pass. Watch it hit Godwin's hand. And these days, when they tip up in the air, anybody can get there. Jamar Taylor's just a step or 2 away from getting this. He was in primary coverage, actually. Chris Godwin nearly tipped it straight to him.
That was poor play calling. First down run, 2nd down, stupid pass by Jameis, and then 3rd down call. That was kind of weird. Byron Leftwich is a weird play caller, man. That was a stupid play caller. That was 3 plays that was horrible. First down, you run the ball. You in a 2-minute offense. Got a chance to get points before halftime, and then you call 3 bad plays. It's like he conceded that series. Didn't even try to get the first down.
Talking about the Browns and the Broncos. Seahawks played all 3 of their timeouts.
That was a weird series right there.
3 receivers to the left side. Carson lined up to the right of Russell Wilson. Wilson complete. Midfield is blocking. I'll tell you what, Todd Bowles is being very aggressive. It's been nearly man-to-man coverage all day long and blitzing. Bringing more guys than they can block, but guys up front for Seattle are doing a pretty decent job other than that last drive protecting Russell Wilson and that man-to-man defense. Tyler Lockett's going to win outside. There's Carson following Lockett 6th reception. Gain 5 down to 45. And with a minute 11 remaining, a timeout is taken by the Seahawks there first. And you mentioned what an opportunity this is, Rondé, because Seattle will also get the ball first following halftime. This week starts Saturday strong with the big noon Saturday game of the week. Maryland takes on number 3 Ohio State. It all starts at 11 Eastern with the mid-noon kickoff pregame show on Fox and the Fox Sports app. Tune in next Saturday.
That was pretty bad clock management by Byron Leftwich and Bruce Arians, man. First down run, second down, stupid pass, and third down, screen pass. Stupid. 2-minute offense, man.
Second down and 5. Wilson over the middle, complete for a first down. David Moore with his first catch today. Clock continues to run under 1 minute. They have 2 timeouts remaining for Seattle.
Stupid play caller, man. Gotta get aggressive. Stop blitzing up the middle.
He's going to come after him. He knows better. 4-man rush here, though. Wilson going deep to the end zone. Hollister, the tight end.
Devin White.
Was the intended receiver with the rookie linebacker Devin White.
Yep.
Devin White's just in a bad position here.
Pass interference. Defense, number 45. Ball turn the end zone. The ball touches the 1-yard line. Automatic. First down.
Oh, this just hurts this Tampa defense. It's one-on-one, and Russell Wilson sees it right away. He sees the linebacker with his head not looking back. He just throws it up to Hollister, and Devin White just in a bad position, and really good job taken through by Hollister, almost forcing that contact and making Devin White bring him to the ground. A 38-yard penalty. First and goal from the 1. Here's Carson. Another flag.
Devin White, boy. Yikes. Not looking good, man. Good pick in the draft, man. Playing like ass.
Offside. Defense. Number 58. He's out to miss the goal. First down.
He's really close to jumping before the jumps. He's in there. He's one of the quickest off the ball in the league this year. Last week he got Jason Pierre-Paul a sack because of
Devin White, boy. Yikes.
Off the line of scrimmage.
Yikes.
A little too anxious there. On first and goal, Wilson complete. It is Hollister, and he is in for a Seahawks touchdown. His first career score. This is a cool designable play, too. Hollister is lined up in a little 3-man bunch to the right side of the formation, and they're going to play action. They're going to play action this way, and then he just watch him just pivot out and get to the flat. This is so well designed. The defender, Sean Murphy Bunting, has no chance to get out quick enough to cover him. And of course, Russell Wilson's going to make a perfectly accurate throw and an easy touchdown for Seattle.
Hollister, the former New England Patriot, on the practice squad earlier this season. You talked about the situation at tight end with Will Dissly on IR and Dixon not yet ready. Luke Wilson injured earlier in this game. So Hollister winds up as the recipient of that pass from Russell Wilson, his first NFL TD. Myers missed a field goal attempt earlier. And this extra point attempt is off the right upright. No good.
Oh, he pulled the first one.
You know, here's the chain of events right here. I want y'all to check this out. We get the ball back 21-7, 2-minute offense, 3 straight bad plays, give the ball back to Seattle, Seattle scores. You have to be aggressive in situations like you got to know when to turn up. And Byron Leathers went conservative. First down run, you know, when first down run, second down stupid pass, third down screen pass. And then Seattle gets the ball and get aggressive. And then Devin White has not looked good at all. We took Devin White over Josh Allen, who has 8 sacks.
It's a one-score game for Seattle.
That's what we get, man. Jason Light, man, picked a middle linebacker in a passing lead instead of a pass rusher or a DB. He picked a middle linebacker.
So with 20 seconds remaining, Logan takes it out to the 40-yard line.
Good turn by Logan.
You got the kicker catching?
That athleticism. Good try, kicker.
39 yards on the return, one shy of the season long.
2 timeouts. Tampa's got an opportunity to maybe get a field goal range here for rookie Matt Gay.
And see what Byron Leathers do, man.
20 yards or so, I would say.
He had a 58-yarder against the Rams earlier this season. This is Jones. And Ronald Jones is across midfield and then gets out of bounds. So Jones picks up 12 on first down. Clock stops with 14 seconds remaining.
Better running back.
Good run by Ronald Jones, just following his blocks out to the outside.
Way better running back, man.
He's stepping out of bounds, saving them at that timeout. Said he hit for 58.
But he 8 more yards to get to that spot.
Yeah, he's about 8 more yards. He can do it.
14 seconds and 2 timeouts. From the 48 on first down. Winston throws. It's Evans at the 31. Another timeout taken by the Bucs.
Now, see, why didn't the Bucs do this? Why didn't the Bucs do this the previous series?
Defense that's not there. That is an easy throw for Jameis Winston, and Mike Evans quickly asking for that timeout. And 2 plays later, Tampa covered 35 yards. I think here, if you're Tampa, you got that timeout. Maybe take a shot, 8 seconds, but I would think that it's probably a running play call a timeout after.
From the 32-yard line of Seattle. They take a shot through the end zone. Too far for Evans, and now 3 seconds remaining in this first half, and the Bucs will set down the field goal unit.
Well, they're going to get one-on-one coverage. It's just these two. And Jameis Winston, if he throws a better ball, I think he has Mike Evans because he's distancing Trey Flowers just a little bit. He's looking for pass interference. I don't think that's there.
So this will be a 50-yard attempt. Evans wanted the flag. We mentioned his season long is 58.
Looking out of Utah from the left hash. Pinion places it down. That game from 50, it is still good. Wide to the left. He was 3 for 3 from 50 plus. Misses that attempt.
Oh, really bad miss.
Presented by DirecTV.
Not bad first half.
That's our thing. Davis Winston moving to his left. On the deflection off Blair. It's Rashad Perriman with the second Tampa Bay touchdown. That gave the Bucs a 14-7 lead. It is now 21-13. Tampa Bay at the half here in Seattle. Time down for the Visa halftime report. After we send you to Los Angeles. Kurt Murphy and the gang, take it away.
Welcome to the Visa Halftime Report. Visa, everywhere you want to be.
How's welcome to the Visa halftime? Lots to get to, so why don't we start? All right, let's get these highlights rolling with the Lions at the Raiders. Matthew Stafford going deep to the great name. Actually, it's the Buccaneers at the Seahawks. Wrong highlight. Jameis Winston scrambling. What's this? Ball gets tipped in the air right to the hands of Rashad Perriman. 15-yard score. Buccaneers surprising the Seahawks right now up 21-13. And we are here at half. All right. Meanwhile, Green Bay at the Chargers. Now I'm ready. I'm on pace now. Devontae Adams back after missing several games with a turf toe. Aaron Rodgers sacked by Melvin Ingram. Chargers all over the Green Bay Packers. No passing at all. No offense at all. So far the Packers on the road at Los Angeles. It's the Chargers 6-0 over Green Bay. Browns at the Broncos. Brandon Allen. Where'd he come from, Kurt? Arkansas. First start. Noah Fent down the sideline now out of Iowa. Only Gonzalez stride there. Look at that. Big 75-yard touchdown. Broncos 14-9 over the visiting Cleveland Browns. Bears Eagles earlier on Fox. Gordon Howard taking on his former team. That would be the Bears. Howard right up 90, right up the middle. Howard, you can run this right up the middle. 13-yard touchdown. Eagles win. 23-14 over Chicago. Vikings at the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes out. Reigning NFL Player of the Year out with that knee injury. But it's Damian Williams. I think straight up the middle. Here we go. Show me some speed. You're fast. What? Tyreek Hill gets it right here. Come on. Give me that. Whoa. Not even touchdown. Yeah. The 16 final seconds there. Harrison Butker. It's his 44-yard game-winning field goal for the Chiefs. Andy Reid, the head coach of the Chiefs, couldn't even watch. He had to hear the crowd roar. It was good. Chiefs 26-23 over the Minnesota Vikings. Redskins at the Buffalo Bills. Dwayne Haskins getting his first start for to watch the Redskins. The number one quarterback out of Ohio State, watching Devin Singletary once from 2 yards out as Buffalo crushes Washington 24-9. Titans at the Carolina Panthers. Christian McCaffrey. Here we go. Young man out of Stanford, straight up the middle. Here we go. 146 yards rushing on the day. 30-20. Carolina after humiliating loss last week at the 49ers come back strong against the Titans, 30-20. And then the Jets and the Dolphins, former Dolphin coach Adam Gates watches the old man, Ryan Fitzpatrick. He hit Preston Williams on the 5-yard slant route. That's 2 on the day for Williams. Of course, Fitzpatrick goes for 3 touchdowns, and more importantly, Miami gets their first win, 26-18 over the New York Jets. All right, the Houston Texans keep rolling 26-3. They win over London over Jaguars. Pittsburgh won, but Indianapolis lost Jacoby Brissett. They think, which is playing MCL. They'll have more tests on Monday. Meanwhile, Ian Robbs, you're watching right now, the Raiders lead by a field goal over the Lions. We'll get to that in a second. The first Tony, let's talk about Tampa and Seattle. Yeah, you're talking about Tampa and that offense. Mike Evans and Jameis Winston, the connection, when they are on, it is tough to stop. Mike Evans, to me, he's a top 3 receiver in this NFL. He is 6'5", 231 yards, big body. You see him using his body, he blocks out the defenders. And he's got 2 games so far this year, 190 yards or more. He's on his way to that. 7 catches, 88 yards, touchdown. Like I said, when that connection is on, it is very tough to stop. All right, when we come back, we'll get the second half of your game coming your way from your stadium. But first, your favorite Thursday night pregame show and your guys, Tony, Howard, and Michael, together for pregame festivities from New York.
Getting you set for the Chargers.
So far, Devin White was not a top 5 pick, man. He's not playing top 5. He's not playing like a top 5 pick at all.
Gerald Morley, great one-handed interception to the beastly play at the first half. Certainly where he and the Raiders want to be right now, up by a field goal.
That was not
Today's game.
Devin White, man.
Visa. Where would you like to be? Visa. Everywhere you want to be. America is a special place. We have the power to change the course of our nation and the world. America is watching.
Start Saturday strong as Maryland battles number 3 Ohio State on Fox. You had a great presentation, Tim. Could you email me the part about Geiger? Make it easy to fix. What's your name?
Switch to Geico. You could save 15% or more on car insurance.
I told you we should have got Josh Allen. Should have got Josh Allen, man. Josh Allen or Brian Burns. That should have been the pick, man. Devin White, no way. Not the pick, man. That was not the pick to make.
That's what separates you from everyone else. Only with Joy Tracks Studio Cycle.
The National Football League is celebrating its 100th anniversary. To commemorate this historic season, Big Time Bats is releasing these officially licensed NFL 100th Anniversary Legacy Art Footballs. The full-size footballs have the reproduced original artwork of famed sports artists Jolene Jesse and Dennis Schrage and are limited to 5,000 footballs. You can purchase these footballs and others in the series for $89.95 each, plus shipping at BigTimeBats.com or by calling 866-280-BATS.
Oh yeah, I am loaded. My favorite is supposed to be warm from Tom's time.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Oh.
These games, multi-vitamin gummies, are delicious.
The hairline was the best. Now it looks like the best. See the difference?
You are watching NFL Sunday Ticket. If you're looking for some game action during the week, then look no further. Fox has got you covered on Thursday night. This week we got a West Coast matchup as the Chargers are heading to Oakland, where they'll take on the Raiders. It's a battle of the AFC West. Certainly did not want this. Coverage begins Thursday, 7:30 Eastern Time, 4:30 Pacific, right here on Fox.
John, I found the tree. That's not a tree. That's a tree. Mom.
This December, here's to my last Christmas. My mom just coached a holiday event series that features family.
We're leaving. No, we're trimming the tree.
There's a lot to unwrap. Sound like they really festive. Festive's a real. Dennis Leary and Elizabeth Perkins.
That is canceled.
The Movie's Christmas, a 3-night event, begins December 4th on Fox. You have a new serial killer on the hands.
Ooh, exciting. If you haven't seen the #1 show, they've been killing for years.
That ends now.
This is the episode you can't miss.
They're going to show me Will Martin Whitley even if he tells us.
He was locked out of the hospital.
I will never be safe. He was absolutely terrible father.
All new Prodigal Son, tomorrow after 911 on Fox.
911, all new tomorrow on Fox.
This is Khalil Mack, and this is what Khalil Mack does. Text him. Want to see more of that? Yeah, us too. Picture, perfect, form. That's why the NFL created a way to play using science, research, and data to promote proper technique. To teach better tackling, we help make this happen. Smarter equipment, so that we can have smarter play from the NFL down to JV.
That's what I'm talking about.
Or a future that looks a lot like Khalil Mack.
Halftime in Seattle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers leading the Seattle Seahawks 21-13. Second half coming up next.
It's a 2-hour double unmasking. Don't miss the return of the Masked Singer. All new 2-hour event Wednesday on Fox.
Geico makes it easy to get help when I need it. With licensed agents available 24/7, it's not just easy. It's having Jerome Bettis on your flag football team easy. Go get him, boss!
Oh. Come on, Buster. Come on. I will like that.
It's Geico Easy. With licensed agents available 24/7.
My parents never taught me anything about managing money.
The amount of growth that I have, I'm embarrassed to even say.
We just decided we didn't want debt any longer. I didn't realize how easy investing could be. I'm picking companies that I believe in. I think SoFi Money is amazing. Thank you, SoFi.
SoFi, thank you. We love you.
There's no shortage of rich and famous that became broke and bankrupt. I know exactly what it's like to hit rock bottom.
One mistake changed my entire life.
Any money savings?
About 20,000.
Trust me, that's about like 270.
Not with it. This is the first start. You've worked too hard. You think you're better than how you come back matters. That's the vendor setbacks.
Back in the game. Series premiere Wednesday, 10 Eastern. CNBC. Get yours.
Okay, come on, stay with me. Strong arm. Engage your core. Everybody keep me honest. Let's go. I'm going to change your leg position. You're going to feel that step. Come on. Make yourself proud. Whatever that do you got said. That's what separates you from everyone else. Only with no exact video cycle.
You are watching NFL.
We gotta finish. Gotta finish the game.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any of the use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
Jones will take it in for a Buccaneers touchdown. Now he throws to the end zone and Lockett. Touchdown. And now he throws to the end zone. It was deflected and called for a touchdown by Perriman. Today's game 12 brought to you by Progressive in Seattle, with the Buccaneers leading the Seahawks by 8. We get set for the start of the third quarter. Kenny Albert, Rodney Barber, Sarah Walsh. Look at the first half numbers. Being edge in time of possession for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Seahawks get the ball first. And it will start from their 25-yard line. So a good first half, Rodney, for the Tampa Bay offense. They scored touchdowns on 3 of their first 1 possession. Did not turn the ball over, but a big score by Seattle at the end of the first half.
How about 3 of those touchdowns were set up by big penalties down the football field? And look, both of these teams have been in close games. The difference between them is Tampa has not been able to find ways to finish, whereas Seattle has by making plays at the end of the game. James Winston told us, we got to make the plays that don't lose football games for us. That will be the narrative for me going into the second half of this football game.
Seahawks scored a late touchdown in the second quarter, missed the extra point. So the Buccaneers missed a field goal. Pass is caught by Lockett. And Lockett is down at the 30-yard line, gain of 5 as we check in with Sarah.
Kenny Bruce Arians was happy with the first half. He said he really wanted that 3 to go into the break, and it's a good concept later down the line. They said you have to keep put the pressure on Russell Wilson. As for Pete Carroll, he said, we got to hit Jameis. We haven't done much of that. We've got to get to him.
Sharon, no sacks for the Seahawks defense. Carson, top of your screen, split out wide to the left. As the Seahawks empty the backfield on 2nd and 5. Wilson sacrifice in the first half. Finally able to get rid of it off the hands of Lockett. It's near fall and Vita Vea with the pressure on Russell Wilson.
Well, we've seen a lot of pressure, 5-6-man pressure. This is just a 4-man rush. Jason Pierre-Paul working against the Fetty, drives him out of the pocket, and Vea, the last second, almost gets Russell Wilson to the ground. Sorry, that's a Dominican Sue, almost gets him to the ground. And Tyler Lockett nearly misses, making another spectacular second reaction type play for Seattle. Even in there, they struggle today. It's been on 3rd down. Only 1 of 4 so far, Seattle is.
While the puck to Michelle on 3rd down. 3rd down at 5. Wilson on the pressure again. Able to escape initially. Well, Vita Vea with the initial pressure on Russell Wilson. It's the 3rd sack for the Bucs defense off the 15.
Well, we're not going to get this one wrong. We know for a fact that it was Vita Vea who got the pressure. This is an area where he's really improved for me in his 2nd year. Pass rush skills, and then Levante David adding in late into this pressure gets Russell Wilson on the ground for the 3rd time. And I tell you what, Todd Bowles has put together a little bit of a master class on 3rd down defense here in Seattle.
Logan Paxhouse takes it after 21. Logan on the return for the Bucs. Out to the 33-yard line. 63-yard kick following the sack by Levante David. Bucs by 8.
Don't worry. You're covered. And you're saving money because you bundle phone and auto.
Sir, get in the house. We're all here for you. All day, all night.
Great job speaking calmly and clearly, everyone. That's how you put customer ID.
Hey, didn't one of those two weird voices while they were in the car? Neither.
Let's go.
I think it's for the whole family. They all love tech, but not at the same time.
You know, Best Buy can help. Power Beats Pro earphones for Paul Jr., Nintendo Switch for Jenny, and the Google Nest Hub Max for Sue.
Oh, I have one kid and he's in the military.
Why military families choose Verizon. I talked to my wife in East West today, even though she's on the other side of the world. We now get a year of Amazon Prime on us. Once you match their limited plans for $30 a month. That's Verizon.
After 2 words.
I've got plenty to be thankful for. I haven't got a great big yacht to sail to shore to shore. Oh, I've got plenty to be thankful for.
He's going to have to say to Mr. Publisher. The Resident, only on Tuesday at 8 on Fox. Today's news is sponsored by Miller Lite. It's Miller time.
Bruce Arians, 5 seasons ahead, head coach of the Arizona Cardinals. Yeah, great success here in Seattle. Record 4-1. Close games. He's the only opposing coach to win as many as 4 games here during the Pete Carroll era. His team with an 8-point lead as Ronald Jones takes it out to the 37-yard line on 1st down.
It's funny. He was joking with us that he made up in his house, whatever it was. He's like, I didn't expect that to come back to bite me. Obviously, he was retiring after that year when he said that. And here he is, 2 years later, coaching Tampa. His Seattle, and Mike Evans again. Just a little gimpy.
Oh, Mike Evans hurt.
Their first half for Edmonton for a huge game last week. Scotty Miller in for Evans. And now a timeout is taken by Tampa Bay. We'll be back after this message from Royal Caribbean.
Stupid timeout. Stupid timeout, man. Stupid timeout. Can't be wasting timeouts, man.
Second down and 6 following the bus timeout. As Winston throws near side. And it's caught for a first down by Rashard Perriman.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Evans go off the field.
Goddamn. Rashard Perriman with another freaking catch.
Stepped on there on his ankle. And I think it's been bothering him a little bit on and off since that. You know, he just felt off the field. He went to the trainer. Mentioned that he was all right. It's all nothing. He's back on the football field now.
That's the blocker, 72 Josh Wells off the right side. On first down, it's Jones up the hill. To the 47-yard line, gain of 3. For Ronald Jones, Garrett Reed, the tackle.
The steady diet of Ronald Jones today. That's his third carry, averaging over 4 yards. It's a lot of good balance for Tampa. And to me, that's when they're at their best. When they commit to the running game, use play action pass off of it, obviously calls up the underneath the fence, and get to Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, a ton of room to work with.
First down runs.
Second down and 7. And Winston fires. He was looking for Godwin. And it's Britton defending.
But then they got to be all the way down the field.
James Winston, if there's an area where he sometimes struggles on those timing type throws, it's being a little bit high. I mean, he's sometimes inefficient in any pocket, which is so inexplicable. He's at his best, really, when he's straight on the move. I know he makes some bad decisions in that situation, but that seems like it's so easy. Third down conversion here. You see the graphic there, 5 for 7 on the day.
Let's say there's 4 wide receivers. The clock at 3. Third down and 7 to flag. The clock ran all the way down. And some movement as well.
We'll start. Offense, 76. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
That's on the left tackle, Donovan Smith.
James Winston's trying to get a motion, and there's a lot of discombobulation with this play call, and then it's down to Smith. A little twitch. He's going to be a delay of game anyways.
Third down at 12. Quick release. And not enough. Taken down at the 49-yard line was Godwin by Reed. Buccaneers will punt it away.
Freaking false start.
8-point game, lock in his feet. Early third quarter in Seattle. Taking touching from his 39-yard line. Their catch ball forward to 15 with the contact from Ryan Smith. Rodney?
No, there was not.
It was close.
It was close, though.
This is Apple Card, a new kind of credit card created by Apple, not a bank. With a better way to track where you spend, a new level of privacy and security. Daily Cash, you get that every day. And no fees, not even hidden ones. Oh, and if you happen to be someone that doesn't accept Apple Pay yet, there's this. Nice.
We're gonna buy Ferrari with a phone.
Again?
Discover the untold true story.
No one's ever done it.
Ford versus
All Star by Donovan Smith.
Together, we're gonna make history.
Hail and Peyton soar. You're gonna want to see this. In one of the year's best films. Ford versus Ferrari. PG-13 is available now.
Quick! The quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up message quicker and is 2 times more absorbent. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
At Farmers Insurance, we know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Even a
Rubber ducky?
You mean this one?
Rubber ducky!
What about the bulky cookie jar?
Ken cookie?
Yeah, me that.
Oh, what about monsters having accidents? I am okay with it.
Depends. Did you cause the accident?
Cause an accident? How do you know all this stuff?
Just comes with experience.
Yep.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Hey, Aaron and Todd, what do you guys do on a bye week?
Buy a pizza, buy some wings, buy a pizza, buy your own.
Call Pizza Hut now. Get 2 or more of your favorite from the 5 and up lineup, starting at just $5 each. You can't have football without the Hut.
Boston Seahawks, both expansion teams. In 1976, Jack Patera was the Seahawks head coach. They met for the first time on October 17th in Tampa. First ever victory for the Seahawks franchise, 13-10 over the Bucs, who had not won a game the entire 1976 season. Buccaneers leading this game by 8, and it is Carson up the middle for a first down. It's still going. Chris Carson across midfield. Chased by White, and the ball comes loose, out of bounds, stripped by Devin White. After a long run by Chris Carson, who took it all the way to the 24-yard line of the Bucs, up 60 yards, Rodney.
Up until this point, there was nothing going in the run game. And Dominican Suh, Hope Allen, both falling off. Safety linebacker falling off. Chris Carson using that power and strength. And then Devin White, really good job hustle. Come back and knock that ball out of play. But Chris Carson was very quiet, conspicuously quiet in this game against a tough Tampa run defense. He exploded there.
Officially 59 yards, longest run of the season for the Seahawks. And now on the course is Penny. Rashad Penny will gain 3 down to the Bucs' 23-yard line.
If you are not willing to put your face on this Seattle running game, they are eventually going to spring something on you. And I've seen him run through linebackers, offensive or defensive linemen, secondary guys have no chance. It's just being patient with that running game and knowing eventually it was going to break a big game, field position changing type of run.
Second and 7. Wilson on second down, Hollister. Scored a touchdown earlier and takes this all the way down to the Tampa Bay 1.
Just going to run just right in there. And Russell Wilson does such a good job moving defenses with his eyes. I've never seen a quarterback do it better, to be honest with you. He's looking over to the left side. He knew that he had the seam route to the other. He makes an on-strike delivery to his tight end Hollister. Having a big day. No other tight ends on the roster right now. Gonna have to step up.
On first and goal, it's Carson, and he gets wrapped up with Pierre Paul leading the way.
How quickly.
Good hustle by Devin White.
we're talking, we're coming out of that break, getting ready to talk about Seattle needing to run the football, and then
can't hold Seattle down forever.
59 yards. Next play, it's a gas receiver.
Bo Allen and Dominican Sue missed the tackle.
22 yards. And
2 guys. At him.
This could be a run or himself a play action pass.
Three receivers to the left side. Wilson on second down to the end zone. Touchdown, Tyler Lockett.
Unreal.
His second today.
It is unreal. And I mean Russell Wilson and Tyler Lockett for small guys.
Jamel Dean can't. Jamel Dean learn on the job, man. He's too slow.
He never misses these balls. It's unbelievable, this connection between these two guys. Dean has really good coverage, but his concentration is just perfect.
And now the Seahawks will go for 2. They missed an extra point.
That's our defense, folks, for 2019. Can't hold nobody, man. Jamel Dean, man. They attacking him.
Point conversion attempt. Wilson, so he's got it. DK Metcalf. We are tied at 21.
Jamel Dean, boy. They attacking him, bro. They are attacking Jamel Dean.
Goes for 59 yards. And Wilson to Lockett. Tie game.
Weak link, Jamel Dean. That's our draft pick.
Pricing Plus is here at the brand Black Friday sales event, so you can save big on class exclusive technology.
That's one of Jason Light's draft picks, folks. Jason Light strikes again. Jamel Dean clearly not ready. So we're gonna blame James now, or we're gonna blame defense?
Is here all month long at the Ram Black Friday sales event. Purchasing at $9,299 below MSRP on the 2019.
Jamel Dean is the weak link. They are attacking him every single time.
Free one-day delivery on millions of items with Prime.
So you're Patrick's new State Farm, huh?
Yeah, that's me.
What do you cover? Is Mahoney an auto? Come on. No.
This is the reason why the offense got to score 30, 40 points. I'm telling y'all, man, it's the defense. You know, I'm convinced, man. I know I'm not happy with Jameis Winston. He's been turning the ball over, but we're not winning games with that defense. I'm gonna tell y'all again. Jameis Winston is not the major problem on this team. The major problem is this defense. Now, Jameis Winston is one of the big problems on the team, but the defense is the worst problem on the team, specifically the secondary. How many times I'm going to have to keep telling y'all this? I'm not vouching for Jameis Winston, but good God, you see the secondary? We can't cover nobody. It's scary how good this team can be if we had a damn secondary. For the 4th year in a row, ever since Jameis Winston's been drafted, no defense in the secondary. So it puts a lot of pressure on Jameis to score a lot of points. Why can't we win close games? Why can't we win 17-14? We got to score 40 points to win a game. Brian Schottenheimer? A trash-ass OC doing this?
Once again here on the 3rd, deadlock to 21.
Didn't feel like they were behind the 8 ball for most of this game, but I got to tell you, being around this football team,
Jamel Dean cannot guard Tyler Lockett. Who decision was to put Jamel Dean on Tyler Lockett?
In every situation.
Hey, tribute to our nation's military veterans as part of the fabric of who we are at Fox Sports, and we are proud to partner with The Mission Continues, a nonprofit organization deploying military veterans to build stronger communities across the nation. Visit missioncontinues.org.
21-7 lead, now it's 21-21. The Bucs haven't done anything since the first quarter. They go Byron Levis, the conservative play calling. pass the ball, man. Just gotta score 30 points, man. You gotta score 30, 40 points to beat Seattle, dog. That defense ain't stopping nobody. 2 touchdown lead. Now it's tied.
A lot of success over here against Trey Flowers. That was a really nice route run by Mike Evans.
Tell him, just chuck the ball, man. I know this might sound bad, but Jameis Winston will probably, it's a high chance he'll throw an interception because he got to keep throwing the ball. Can't stop nobody on the defensive side, man.
First down, it's Godwin. And he's tackled after a gain of 9 by the native of St. Petersburg, Florida, Shaquille Griffin.
We got no choice, man.
Although he told us with family.
We got no choice.
From the Tampa St. Pete area, his message: no bunch stuff in my house. This one again. Leave it all home.
Absolutely. I did get him to admit that he was a fan of myself.
Oh, he was. Great memories of attending Bucs games in New York City. Second down, Jones.
Why they keep running to the right side of the offensive line? Why they keep running over there? Why they keep running the ball to the right side of the line, Byron Leftwich? They can't block over there. Come on, Byron. Come on, Byron. Put the play call on the right. Keep running this right. This stupid play call on second down, man. Just attack, man. Seattle secondary is not good. Just keep throwing the ball, man. Stop running the ball to the right-hand side.
First down. How did you know that was going to happen? I know how it was going to happen because the corner is inside on the wide receiver, and then Cam Brate's going to get a little natural hit here. And good throw by Jameis Winston. Puts it on the outside where only Mike Evans can go up and be the athlete that he is and come down with that completion. Nice third down catch.
Easy money, man. You got to score 30 freaking points to win the game, man. You can't run block for nothing, man.
Football game. Back and forth with either one of these offenses having a lot of success. I've yet to see a mistake by Jameis Winston.
No mistakes, man. No mistakes, please. Easy throws. Why you got gloves on, man?
It's significant with these long drives that they've been able to piece together.
Clean game, no turnovers on either side. As Winston throws, and it's Harrigan who makes the catch. Came into this game with 3 receptions.
Oh boy, Rashad Perriman getting catches. Oh boy.
Kim Norton is choosing to play man, and he's just going to split these two other receivers here. Good design. It puts Shaquille Griffin in a very tough situation in the slot there to cover that.
Well, I guess we're keeping Rashad Perriman now. We're going to keep him now. He's catching the ball.
The toe touch catch. It's from inside, just inside the red area.
Evans put out wide to the right, matched up 1-on-1 with Griffin. Extra blocker in once again, it's Wells. As Winston to the end zone throws.
Hudson got to catch the ball, fam. What you doing? Why you can't catch the ball? Catch the ball, Tanner Hudson. Oh, Jesus.
He was spectacular in the preseason. He caught everything. And Flowers, give him some credit. He made that one a contested one. Flopped it out.
Come on, Tanner Hudson.
Cam Brake is active. Tanner Hudson's having to play today.
Draw play.
Right clock is at 2. Second down and 10 for the Bucs. As Winston throws, end zone. Did he go out of bounds first?
Yes. Rookie mistake by Scotty Miller.
These freaking rookies, man.
And he hasn't. He's asking the question. But you see the official back judge there without his hat on. It's because Scotty Miller stepped out of bounds before he made that catch.
Oh boy, Scotty Miller.
Watch number 10, Miller. Steps out of bounds.
Where was he running at?
And never reestablished.
He can reestablish, but the question is whether or not he did.
All right, let's check in with Dean Blandino of Los Angeles. Dean, what did you see?
Yeah, so if the receiver goes out of bounds on his own and then comes back in, reestablishes, he can't be the first to touch the pass. So it did look like he went out on his own and gets both feet. There he's out. It's both feet touch down bounds.
Has been determined the receiver, number 10, went out of bounds and did not reestablish. As a result, the ruling will become an incomplete pass. Third down.
So there will
Scotty
be
Miller.
reestablished, so it's just an incomplete pass. Had he reestablished, it's a foul for an illegal touch, and the result is the same. Lost it down at the previous spot.
That's because it was knocked out by an opponent. Thanks, team.
Yeah, thanks for cleaning that up, Dean. So if he would have established and come back in bounds, it would have been a penalty. But
Because he went out on his own. Third down and 10. Winston on third down. Over to his right. There is a flag. Winston picks up a first down, and he is in. But we'll check on the penalty with the referee, John Hussey.
there'll be a hole.
Holding. Offense, number 69. Second penalty. Third down.
It's on the right tackle, DeMar Dotson.
And you'll see the takedown of Jadeveon Clowney. In good position, DeMar Dotson is, but as he goes to the ground here, he just drags him to the turf and right in front of Hussey, and he calls that penalty. And, do I like that? To me, that looks like two guys fighting, and Clowney just caving under the weight of DeMar Dotson.
Oh boy, that was a bullshit call. Two touchdowns, man.
Winston over the top for Godwin, and they gain 7, which will turn it into a 41-yard attempt for Matt Gay.
Well, Seattle got lucky there. Jameis Winston did a good job on 2 back-to-back occasions.
Oh boy.
Creating some time.
Golly, man. Scramble for a touchdown, scramble for a touchdown, and nope. That's right on cue. Right on cue. It's always the Bucs in these weird situations. Right on cue. DeMar Dotson, right tackle. Didn't even need to hold. He didn't even need to hold Jadeveon Clowney. Just push him to the side. Just push him.
They give us excellent customer service every time.
Our 18-year-old was in an accident. USA took care of her car rental and getting her car towed. All I had to take care of was making sure that my daughter was okay.
If I met another veteran, they were with another insurance company, I would tell them, you need to join USAA because they have better rates and better service. We're the Gomez family. We're the Rivera family. We are the Kirby family, and we are USAA members for life. Get your own.
That was a bullshit call.
If I built a band, it would do more than home.
If I built a band, it would carry my entire business. I'd make it available in dozens, if not thousands of configurations.
Keep an eye on my fleet. Get an eye out for danger. Back and break the system. If I built a band, I'd make it available in diesel and gas.
Scotty Miller will get better, man, with field awareness. But Tanner Hudson, man. What's up with Tanner Hudson? He's dropping everything.
Passing the torch. Where would you like to be? Visa. Everywhere you want to be.
Tanner Hudson has not looked good at all.
Crispy chicken or spicy crispy chicken. The 2 for $6 mix or match deal. Only at Burger King. Have the ability.
Scotty Miller and Tanner Hudson, man. These two, man. Both of those guys, man.
We have a new serial killer on our hands.
If you haven't seen the #1 new show,
He's been killing for years. That ends now.
this is the episode you can't miss. Ooh, exciting.
Bucks beating the Bucks, man. That was the prime. That is the reason why we're 2-5. We can't get out of our own way. Dotson had no reason to hold him. No reason. Rookie running out of bounds. Tanner Hudson can't catch a touchdown. Winston scrambled for a touchdown. Hold it, like, oh my gosh. To this game, I don't want to hear nothing about Jameis Winston. It is not him. You see the defense? I'm telling you.
Came back, tied this game at 21. Now trail Tampa Bay by 3. Wilson and the Seahawks offense will start from the 25-yard line. Seattle 2-2 here at home this year, 4-0 on the road. And we're all 4 of their road games for the first time in 1980. Wilson's numbers, he has 3 touchdown passes today. So, we had to look back at that 1976 game. Carson with that 59-yard run earlier. Quarterbacks that day were Jim Zorn and Steve Spurrier in the first ever matchup. The quarterbacks today, Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston, have combined for 5 touchdowns, no interceptions.
Another incredibly efficient day for Russell Wilson throwing the football.
Wilson complete. It's Metcalf. Out to the 31-yard line for a gain of 6 as we head for a game break with Kurt.
All right, the Chargers are giving it to the Packers right now. Melvin Gordon, 1-yard score, making it 19-0. Remember, this Packers offense has been rolling. Right now, Aaron Rodgers has 49 yards passing total.
Everybody thought the Packers was really good. They're not that good. Once they play a real defense.
Already lost today.
They gotta stop tackling high. They gotta tackle the legs, man. Tackle the waist. Stop trying to tackle his pads. They tackling so high. Stop tackling so high, Devin White. Get the legs. They like to tackle so high.
They're going to fall for 2 or 3 yards, and Bucks gonna have to bring more hats to the ball to get these 2 guys on the ground.
Seahawks over 100 yards on the ground.
They're tackling so high. Jamel Dean and Tyler Lockett.
From the 37 on first down. Wilson with time, can't find anyone. And now he throws, and it's just out of the reach of Metcalf and the flag back into the field.
The flag is going to be a hole. It is going to be a hole. Holding. Defense, number 26. Automatic. First down.
That's on Sean Murphy, bunting of the bunch.
It's all right.
He has so much time to
What's the pass rush at, man?
go back. It happens after Russell Wilson breaks down. The ball doesn't come out quick, so this is the second play. The second play is starting right now. Sean Murphy bunting with his eyes in the backfield. Gets caught bunting a little bit, and as DK Metcalf turns it up the field, he has to grab the ball.
From the 42 on the toss, it is Kenny. On the next tackle. Came back to the 39-yard line by Jordan Whitehead for a loss of 3.
Jordan Whitehead is our best secondary player. Our safety. Strong safety is our best secondary player. That's not good.
Should not be able to run against this defense, but watch him redirect here. Just shoot it. Shoot the gap. Get low on a tough runner and bring him to the ground. And I used to say, you got a big guy like that, hit him low, come up with
They gotta stop tackling so high, man. Get the legs. Those guys are big, man.
Looking down at 12. That ball coming. Wilson moving to his right. The flag is thrown. Catch is made.
They hold it, man.
Holding, coming back. Offense, number 78. And their penalty. Second down.
Seattle been holding the whole game, man.
Well, he's trying to hold up number 50 to van. Fluker's right there. And as Russell scrambles, as he is wont to do, to create some time down the field, Fluker just has a grasp of the inside of Van's jersey. And that is a foul, ladies and gentlemen. Because it restricted them, offensive linemen can get in that position with their arms, with their hands locked underneath the pads. But as soon as that defender starts to pull away, if you don't let go, they're going to.
All right, defense, make some stops.
Second down and 22 following the penalty. As Wilson lobs one out perfect.
Running Hargraves. They got one guy killing us. One guy. One guy. Vernon Hargraves, dog. Vernon Hargraves, man. One guy beating us. He's not good at all, bro. It's not fast enough, man. No, one guy. It's one guy.
30-yard completion, Lockett over 100 yards receiving for the third time this year.
They got no answer for Lockett, man.
From the Bucs 40. Wilson punts it off. It's Luke Wilson back in the game. Picks up a first down as the quarter comes to an end.
A second and 20-something. I'm sick of Vernon Hargraves, man. So sick of this dude. You see this defense? I don't want to hear nothing about Jameis Winston in this game. This defense is freaking horrible, man. The freaking secondary cannot cover nobody. Y'all gonna find a way to blame Jameis. I'm like I said, I'm not vouching for Jameis because yes, he's played bad, but he's played good this game. So if you think Jameis Winston is the number one reason why we can't win games, it is the freaking defensive secondary. It is horrible. Second and what? Second and 20-something? First down? You got to give James Winston the defense, man. I'm sorry.
So here's the deal. Somewhere along the way, Western boots got too expensive. And the styles? Well, Tecovas fixed that. We make handcrafted, high-quality Western boots from the finest materials for a fair price. With free shipping, returns, and exchanges. And service that would make our grandmothers proud. From comfort to quality to price. Value is one of our values. Find your pair only at Tecovas.com.
These folks, they don't have time to go to the post office.
That freaking secondary is trash, bro.
Customers to care for, lives to get home to. They use Stamps.com for discounted postage for any letter.
One guy's getting the ball and we can't cover him. All you gotta do is double team Tyler Lockett. A bracket coverage on Tyler Lockett. Why you can't do that? Come on, Tyler Bowles. Bracket coverage on number 16. Tyler Lockett is killing us.
And never go to the post office again.
Hinge wants you to meet someone great. Even if it kills us. Because when you find the real thing, you won't need us anymore. Which is kind of the point. Hinge, the dating app designed to be deleted.
You are watching NFL Sunday Ticket.
Golly, man.
Seattle, as we begin the fourth quarter. Kenny Albert, Ronnie Barber, Sharon Walsh.
I said it here first. Vernon Hargraves will not be on the Bucs 2020. He will not be on the Bucs team next year, dog. There's no way. He's not good.
At the 24-yard line.
They are attacking Vernon Hargraves, Jamel Dean, and Devin White. The three guys they're attacking, man. Weaklings.
Carson picked up 5. There's no foul on the play. Second down.
Vernon Hargraves playing a bump and run, and then don't even play bumping. He playing bump and run, but not bumping the receiver. He's soft as hell, man.
Was it going to be on a fake? Sorry, you potty with the hole there, but ask him.
No flag.
Don't need to call him.
Second down and 5.
He's not good at all, man.
Receiver set. Carson lined up to the right of Wilson. Wilson on second down. That pass intended for David Moore with Valdez defending.
I'm telling you, as this game has gone on, I've seen Russell Wilson look at the rookie 35, Jamel Dean, who was in the game because Carlton Davis did not start this, and just taking shots at him. And if there's a guy, he hadn't seen a lot of snaps so far this season. He was hurt earlier in the year. He's getting his opportunity to play here, and he has had to cover not only DK Metcalf, but Tyler Lockett and there, David Moore. You can see somebody, a matchup that he likes every time the young guys on the field.
Third down and 5. Three receivers to the left side. Play clock is at 2. Seahawks get the snap off the top. Wilson under pressure from Vita Vea. Pass incomplete.
Watch how fast and violent Vita Vea is on this rush. It's a little game. He's going to go here. Vita's going to speed around this corner. This is a scary sight when you see this thing bearing down on your quarterback. Russell Wilson's not a big guy.
He came to play, man. Actually, Via, I was skeptical on him, but he good. Via is pretty good. I ain't gonna lie, he can rush the passer too and stop the run at that size, man. I gotta admit, man, he's pretty good. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Via's doing pretty good, man. But Vernon Hargraves, oh my gosh, bro.
Performance comes in lots of flavors. There's the end of overtune feeding frenzy of sheep milk kind.
How many are you looking forward to Vernon Hargraves no longer being on the Bucs team? Whoever got a Vernon, does anybody got a Vernon Hargraves jersey? I've never seen any Bucs fan wear his jersey. I've never seen a Vernon Hargraves jersey at a game. Nobody has got a Vernon Hargraves jersey. He's not good. Nobody likes him.
For all the housewarmers, we're thinking of you. We're rising up, getting tickets to the Super Bowl.
Well, Rusty knows you love live music in school.
We were able to meet behind that.
So switch now and get access to more jaw-dropping experiences.
Like an out-of-body experience.
Plus, get up to $750 toward our best phones. That's Verizon.
That is horrible, man. Vernon Hargraves is not good. Anyway, we got all these people in the chat room. Like the live stream. Like the live stream. You know what I'm saying? We got over 100 people in the chat room. You know, hey, I'm about to shut it off. If I can't get no likes on this live stream, I'm about to shut it off. We got over 100 people in the chat room, and you mean to tell me y'all not liking the live stream? I'm that bad? I'm that bad? Just hit the thumbs up button. Just hit the thumbs up button. That's all I want y'all to do, man.
KFC's new wings. I'm getting very, very hungry. Buffaloes, honey barbecued, Nashville hot.
Man, the Bucs was up 21-7. 21-7. Think about it.
Empire, all new Tuesday at 9 on Fox. Today's game is sponsored by KFC. Come enjoy new Kentucky Red Wings and Buffalo Honey Barbecue in Nashville on. That's unbelievable that they weren't able to get him targets. And I asked the question, it's not happening this week.
Logan on the return from the 5. And TJ Logan hit him hard, taken down at the 24-yard line by Cody Martin. 19-yard return. Some NFL history today, Rondé. Pete Carroll, oldest coach in the league, 68. Bruce Arians, 67. This is the first ever matchup in which both head coaches are at least 67 years of age, although neither guy looks or acts their age.
You couldn't wait to get that in, could you? Well, I tell you what, they may be 67 and 68. They both act like, to your point, they're in their early 50s. With so much energy between those two. They got themselves a heck of a football game going right now.
We're on the 24-yard line, punch to the work. Winston, complete, out of the 27-yard line. To Ronald Jones, who's brought down by KJ Wright.
This game's going to come down to which one of these offenses.
The Bucs O-line actually blocking, man, besides that Dotson stupid hole.
So we're rehashing this. We haven't made the play at the end of the game that has won it for us. In fact, they told us that they made the plays that have lost it for him.
Don't lose the game. Just play good.
Screen looks to be solo coverage once again.
Second down and 7 as Winston is sacked. For the first time today, it's Bobby Wagner coming up the middle.
Of course, who else would it be but Bobby Wagner? This is a simple pressure. It's only 5. It's here, and then just straight through this gap is Bobby Wagner.
Oh, shoot.
Ronald Jones was supposed to be picking him up. He went to the edge where Donovan Smith had the edge rusher covered, and Bobby Wagner unaccosted to the quarterback. That is a huge sack and a crucial situation in this football game.
Ronald Jones went to the left.
Bucks must get to the 34 for a first down. Winston throws. It'll be a couple of yards short. Catch made by the tight end, Tanner Hudson. That's his first NFL reception, but 2 yards shy of the marker. Bucks will punt it away.
He threw this thing to Hudson, but watch Mike Evans here. As this play continues to go on, there's nobody there. And Jameis could have picked his eyes up just a little bit. That is a touchdown for Tampa. Dodged the bullet. Seattle did.
Lock it deep. Early fourth quarter. Tied at 24. They got the 23 by Lockett. Out across the 30. Well, the Seahawks will not have a lead today. They'll take over in a tie game. Well, if you haven't had a chance to catch Friday Night SmackDown on Fox yet, now is your opportunity, Friday, to see what all the buzz is about. It's the live primetime spectacle that has millions of viewers on their feed every Friday night. The new era of Friday Night SmackDown is only on Fox.
I'll take the SmackDown we got going on here. Look at this quarterback comparison. James Winston's had a pretty nice day. Russell Wilson efficient as ever. No turnovers for either team. This is the game if you're Seattle that you want. Tie ball game. You got Russell Wilson with the ball trying to take their first lead of the day.
From the 31 on first down. That pass was batted down. Guess who? JPP.
Oh.
And for more on Jason Pierre, ball down to Sarah.
Yeah, Kenny, in his last game back last week, he said he felt more like a cheerleader, and that was just because he was trying to get his conditioning down. He said that won't be an issue this week. He's got no problem getting that conditioning up, chasing Russell Wilson around this field, Kenny.
All right, thanks, Sarah. Remember the Bucs lost Carl Nash earlier, so an even bigger role for Jason Pierre-Paul here today in his second game back. Second take, Carson, White, first punt. And now a late flag comes in.
How about that collision? Oh, man. I don't miss it. But he just pointed, holding on defense. Holding.
Defense, number 93. That 5-yard penalty will be enforced at the end of the run. On a down.
Dominican too.
Listen to that last hit.
And here's the penalty, and Dominican Sue, 93, pulling on Joey Hunt. That's really what cleaned up that hit for Devin White. Hunt is trying to climb to that second level to pick up that linebacker. And Dominican Sue doing a little sneaky little bet move.
This set of downs. Marching. He touch out of bounds first. He did.
Did he?
It was ruled that he did.
Watch his knee here. Obviously, this is last week. All down.
Oh! That's a foul! No! Don't do this! No! 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 Here they go again! Here they go again! That's a fumble! Come on, man! Cut the crap, man! Here we go again! Freaking referees, man! Stop the crap, man! They be trying to play us for real 2 weeks in a row? They blew the whistle?
Reality doesn't believe in the impossible. It doesn't believe in moving without limits or breaking the laws.
Having a very bad day.
Reality will never let you stop time. Or real lightsaber. Reality gives you one body and only one world to explore. Reality is yours to defy. Rated E to T.
I'm Christina Stumble, and I chose the Smart Cash Card from Capital One. With unlimited 2% cash back on everything I buy, why wouldn't I get this card? I redeemed $115,000 in cash back, which doubled our marketing budget last summer.
That's a fumble, folks.
Your wallet.
Brush aside the doubters.
They be trying to play us for real, man. Clear as day on the fumble.
You're not ready for gray, so brush it away in 5 easy ways. Just for men, mustache and beard, be the better man you are, and look the part.
Under 70 pounds, San Bernard pup, my lack of impulse control is about to become your problem.
Well, I saw you eating poop earlier. My focus is on the road, and that's saving me cash with DriveWise. Who's the dummy now?
Get all fit. A good driver gets
First down. For the first time since coming back from the holdout, starting to be effective. Brings it over Keenan Allen. He just set the edge on the outside block safety, and Gordon now with the one cut. Backside, Braun at the end gets on the tackle, jumps up. For the first time since coming back from the holdout, starting to be effective. Brings it over Keenan Allen. He just set the edge on the outside block to safety, and Gordon now with the one cut. Backside, Braun at the end gets on. After review, the ruling as the ball came out, it was recovered by the Tampa Bay player who was inbound. The ball is placed to the 45-yard line. The clock please reset to 11:36, please. 11:36. Tampa Bay will not be charged a timeout, and that is a successful challenge for them.
Vernon Hargraves comes in there first.
Oh!
Gets his body on
Devin White.
Then it is Devin White again. Remember last week, he had the fumble in Tennessee that was not called.
Okay, Devin White, making it up, huh? Making up for that penalty call, huh? Okay, okay, Devin White. Go ahead, Devin White.
First turnover of the game on either side. So the Buccaneers will take over.
Running play. Oh, oh.
Looking for Evans in the end zone. Got a little too much on it.
McCaffrey's a net there to catch him. It's a little bit too much. James Winston, really good coverage though on the back end. Long developing
Third down and 5 coming up for the Bucs as they look to capitalize on the Seahawks turnover.
Look, here's a night. Listen, I'll be honest with you.
First and second down throwing the football, and now crucial third down here. What's formation either side? Third down and 5. Nixon had the ball knocked loose. It's recovered by the Seahawks. Rashid Green. And Green is chased out from behind by Mike Evans. What a turn of events. For the long time in 2 weeks in a row, Donovan Smith gets beat off the edge and gets the ball knocked out of Jameis Winston's hand. First of all, we're going to take a look and see if this is an empty-handed throw, and I believe that it is. It absolutely is. See it right here. I don't even know that a Seahawks defender knocked that clean. Looks like he lost it on his own. Another return by Green to the 15-yard line. He absolutely lost that on his own accord, Kenny. You're so right. I mean, Green is going to score, but Mike Evans also down to makes the play. What a mistake by Jameis Winston. You see the reaction, the angst on his face right there. He knew he had a situation where they could have scored points. That's the tough one. Big play by Seattle's defense. 37 yards on the return. 2 turnovers the last 4 plays. And now the Seahawks take over. Pass is caught by Lockett. That's his 10th reception. Down to the 8-yard line of the Bucs. Still plenty of time left in this football game, but you feel the urgency of the situation on both sides of the ball. Turnovers obviously help that. You know,
Jameis.
to either side.
Both of them, man. Turnovers on both teams, back to back.
He's chomping at the bit. Just get their first lead of the day here. Second and 3.
Right on cue. Jameis Winston with a turnover.
Couple fakes. And now Wilson finds Lockett. And he takes it down inside the 5-yard line. First and goal coming up for Seattle.
Right on cue. Jameis Winston with his turnovers, man. Playing good the whole game, man. I bet y'all couldn't wait for that one. Oh, Jameis Winston with a turnover. Gonna disregard everything else he did, but gonna focus on that turnover. They gonna focus on the fact that we had a 21-7 lead. They gonna focus on that. They don't care about that.
They know. When the Bucs have their 3-4 front, so all 3 of their big defensive linemen down on the ground and 2 edge rushers standing up, JPP and Shaq Barrett, there's not going to be a lot of room to run inside there. I think most of the success, and I said it earlier in the football game,
God, Jameis!
When you make their linebackers play for depth and have to scrape and make tackles inside in the run game, you're not going to find any joy doing that with those big fellas in there. Second and goal. Wilson throws to the end zone, incomplete. No flags. Good coverage, too. Looking for Metcalf. Yeah, good coverage here. BK Metcalf's going to kind of run like this inside fade here as Tyler Lockett sits down, but Murphy Bunting's in good position, and the throw was not all that great anyways. So Vernon Hargrave.
God, Jameis.
Make a play on that ball. Seahawks just 1 for 6 on third downs today. Empty backfield, third and goal.
Run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the quarterback draw. Slant.
Wilson on third down to the end zone, broken up. What a play by the rookie Jamel Dean. Talked about him not too long ago about how they were trying to pick on him.
And he is right here on that matchup.
Corner routes.
David Moore. And this ball looks all the way like it's going to be a completion. He's not even looking back for it. But at the last second, he gets around. It finds his football.
Oh! Good skills, Joel D. Good skills. Good Lord. Say good play defense. That's what I'm talking about. All right, James, you can redeem yourself. Oh, Donovan Smith. Did y'all see that? Donovan Smith got pushed into him. The elbow, Donovan Smith. It was Donovan Smith got pushed into Jameis Winston. Did you see that? That's the second week in a row. Donovan Smith, did y'all not see that? His elbow got hit. Donovan Smith got pushed into him. Did I see that correctly? Did y'all see that? Donovan Smith. He got pushed into him. That wasn't no Jameis. That was no Donovan Smith. He got bowled. He got pushed back into Jameis Winston. Did y'all see that? Watch it again. That's not Jameis Winston. That's Donovan Smith for the second week in a row. Once again. Left tackle. Got pushed back into Jameis Winston. Go watch it again. It was Donovan Smith. Donovan Smith. It was him again. Go back and watch it. That was not a... Yeah, it's on Jameis Winston, but his elbow got hit. Donovan Smith got pushed back into Jameis Winston. When Jameis Winston would throw the ball, the elbow got hit by Donovan Smith. Donovan Smith can't hold his ground. He can't anchor down. Donovan Smith got beat. He got beat on the pass rush. He didn't anchor down. Donovan Smith. That is not on Jameis Winston. Once again. People quit. See, all on Twitter, they're talking about, oh, Jameis with a turnover. And they fail to realize that it was on Donovan Smith once again. For the second week in a row, he got beat with a pass rush.
How do you know all this? I won last week.
NFLShop.com.
Jameis Winston awaiting another opportunity after his turnover. His 11th in the last 3 games, led to 3 Seattle points.
He says he does not let it affect the
Donovan freaking Smith, man. The freaking left tackle getting $44 million and he got blown up by a linebacker. That is not on Jameis Winston. I don't want to hear that crap. Freaking Donovan Smith, man. Donovan freaking Smith, man. Freaking Donovan Smith, man. Donovan freaking Smith, man.
Seahawks territory.
This was a good throw. This is a really good throw. Right over the middle of the zone defense. I'm looking at Mike Evans out of the corner of his eye. That's a pretty picture and a pretty catch by Mike Evans. Having another big day. 10 catch, 141 yards.
First one consecutive games with James Wilder.
There it goes. It's his elbow. Good job, Dominic. Great job, Dominic. There it goes. It's his elbow. Good job, Dominic. Great job, Dominic Smith.
Jones. Just old legs to Griffin. This right here. Great toe cut in the hole.
Freaking Donovan Smith, man.
That thought right there. I'm going this way. It's skinny, it's big.
I'm gonna try to blame Jameis Winston touchdown on that fumble. No, Donovan Smith.
Tampa's gone more to the vertical passing attack. 15 carries on 66 yards, a pretty good return in his first start.
From the Seahawks, 31. There's Jones up the middle. Jones takes it to the 26-yard line of the Seahawks.
Just keep pounding. I talked about time possession. One way to do that is run game. This is the only thing that matters in close.
Donovan freaking Smith, man. Donovan freaking Smith. Again, for the second week in a row, gives up a fumble for Jameis Winston.
Stick with the run game in close football games. See if they're able to do that here.
You gotta be freaking kidding me, man. Donovan Smith's so bad, man. Gotta anchor down, man.
There's a lot going on in that play. Jameis Winston trying to change the play at the line of scrimmage. Mentioned there's no play clock on the lower. This thing is snapped just at the 1 second. I'm not sure it was the right play. So Ronald Jones took the wrong step right there as the play got going. It was just a mess from the get-go. Get third down.
Donovan Smith cannot block nobody.
Third down and 6 for Tampa Bay. Trailing by 3. Winston fires incomplete. Intended for Evans.
Well, they're bringing a lot of pressure. They are doubling Mike Evans. It's hard to see what this design is. Every gap is occupied, and then Jameis Winston just doesn't deliver a good enough throw to Mike Evans. He had Shaquille Griffin beat on an inside breaking route if it hits him in the body. Instead, it's an incompletion.
Airmail that one.
Comes Matt Gay trying to tie this football game.
From the right hash. 45-yard attempt. Gay's kick is straight down the middle. Finding the crowd here in Seattle as the Buccaneers have tied the game at 27.
On the snap hold, perfect. There was no doubt that kick was going through straight down the middle. The rookie Matt Gay.
So Winston and the Bucs come back after the turnover run there on the last possession. They scored 3 points. What a game.
That's absolutely what a game. Back and forth, both defenses finding ways to get stops down in the scoring area here. But we know that both of these teams have been in close games. I said it right at the half. It's going to come down to which one of these quarterbacks makes the play that matters. To me, Russell Wilson has done it so many times in his career. The favor is definitely in his favor. Jameis Winston, aside from that one fumble,
history that the original people have. Slavery always seems to be the focus. It seems like there's such a blatant monetization of black suffering. Apparently.
Russell Wilson and the Seahawks took a 3-point lead after a Tampa Bay turnover, and the Bucs marched downfield and tied the game.
That confidence as Russell Wilson struts out onto the field. He's had himself a really good day. 20 of 30. Those 3 touchdowns stand out, but they've missed a couple of opportunities down in the red zone here. Their last couple. Give credit to this Bucs defense. After that turnover, the one that Green returned down to the red area, those are situations in the past where the Bucs defense kind of looked and gave up scores. They were able to hold them to a field goal. That's a big factor in this game right now.
On first down, it's Carson. Push Carson out to the 28-yard line for a gain of 3 on first down. Talked throughout the day, Ronde, about this Tampa Bay run defense over the first half of the season. They've held some pretty big names in check, but Carson had that 59-yard run earlier, over 100 to the
the day. Yeah, how about that? You got to face Christian McCaffrey twice and have another huge day-to-day. Todd Gurley. Chris Carson, we mentioned it numerous times. He is one of the top running backs in the NFL, showing why today.
Second down and 7. Wilson, nice soft touch. First down and more.
Turn the Hargraves, man. God, it's one guy. What are we doing here?
Tyler Lockett just runs underneath everybody, and Vernon Hargraves has to fight his way through traffic to get to him. And unless you have a plugger, a guy down below that's going to try to knock him off the route, that ball almost got tipped right there. You see that, Kenny? But Tyler Lockett.
Run the Hargraves, dog. God, Lee, man.
That's a career high 12 receptions for Tyler Lockett today. 4.5 remaining.
Can't guard nobody, man.
Back in the game. As Wilson fires downfield. Who makes the catch? Takes it in for a Seahawks touchdown. 53 yards.
I told you Russell Wilson was looking for Jamel Dean, and he looks a little spent right now as DK Metcalf.
Jamel Dean, man.
Pulls away from him for this touchdown.
They keep picking on him, man.
Right there, just DK Metcalf has more in the tank. It's hard to cover these crossing routes from the corner.
Jamel Dean tired.
Who's a 4-3 guy coming out of college, doesn't look it right there. All this man-to-man coverage that Tampa's playing today, I think, is taking a toll on the young defensive back, and DK Metcalf, reliable as ever. Late in football games, huge play for Seattle. Touchdown.
Secondary will be our def, man. Secondary, man. Secondary.
Fifth touchdown of the season for Metcalf. The extra point is good. Seahawks lead by 7.
That's secondary, folks. Can't win games with that secondary. Y'all keep talking about Jay White. Dude, that secondary is trash, bro.
Right now, it's Oakland taking the lead. Derek Carr staying alive on the scramble, picking up for his second touchdown pass to Hunter Renfrow. 31-24. Raiders up by a touchdown inside the 2-minute warning. Kenny?
Jamel Dean getting killed out there, man.
Entertaining game here in Seattle. I'll say, with the Seahawks leading by 7, 4:25 remaining.
That's secondary. 21-7, folks. We was up 21-7. 30 points again. 30 points again. The defense just can't get out of our way.
Doesn't matter who he's searching for, whether it's been Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf. Hollister's had a huge game at tight end as well. They need it most. It's going to be number 3. There's a reason why everybody has him top of the MVP conversation, because of what we're seeing on display today.
You're talking about Russell Wilson since coming into the league, and this is 8th season. The most fourth quarter game-winning drives, firing up his teammates.
And they got Josh Gordon. And they got Josh Gordon.
His defense. Davis Winston's had himself a pretty good day as well. 25 of 38, 271 yards and two touchdowns. That one fumble was costly with the 3 points. But what he needs to do with this crowd blaring right now is answer that score from Seattle.
Run the 25 on first down. Winston complete. For a first down out to the 37-yard line. First catch today for Dari Ogunbowale, a gain of 12.
Well, Dario Ogunbowale will be in here because of his pass protection ability. Obviously, he's got a little bit more shiftiness, more of a third down type of receiver. So with Seattle playing a lot of zone, softer defense because they have the lead, look for Dario Ogunbowale to get a lot of catches here out of the backfield on checkdowns from James Winston.
There are 4 minutes remaining. First and 10, 37-yard line. Winston under pressure. Got rid of the football. It'll be second and 10.
He's asking for hands to the face here. Take a quick look. Al Woods right there. Woo.
Woods, the former Buck.
John Hussey is standing right there. It's not a foul because it's not forcible. Good enough call.
So 3:41 remaining. And the Seahawks leading by 7. Second down and 10 for Tampa Bay.
Looks like Seahawks are a man-to-man defense. Where's that big number 13?
There he is, and Winston finds him. Evans breaks free into Seahawks territory. That's his 11th catch of the game, and he takes him to the Seattle 40 again at 23.
We talked about it. You're going to do this. They're going to throw him the football. Shaquille Griffin's a great position. Who wants it more? Mike Evans wants it more. That's a great throw, great trust by Jameis Winston, really, to say, look, this is my best guy. Who's your best guy? I think mine's better. I'm going to give it to Mike Evans. He makes a nice play, nice catch. Big pick up there for Tampa.
Matching his career high with 11 receptions, had 11 last week for 190 yards. Don Hussey over for a chat with Pete Carroll.
Offensive pass interference. I just heard him say
Seattle
it.
is challenging that on the previous play, there was offensive pass interference.
We'll look at it. This matchup just showed it, and I think we're going to both be surprised if this is. Yeah, he did get a push there, but they've shown that they do not want to change the call on the field.
Only once all season coming into this weekend as a coach challenged for offensive pass interference and won. As we check in with Dean Blandino in Los Angeles, Dean, do you think there's any chance they drop a flag on this one?
I don't. I think there is some contact. There's an extension of the arm at the top of the route. But again, it has to be obvious, clear cut. Again, some contact, but I don't see this raising to the level of creating a foul in replay.
Well, I think if you're Pete Carroll, why not, right? This game is going to come down to this drive for Tampa. If they get stopped, you still got your 3 timeouts. Not why I try to challenge it.
The ball on the field stand.
Yep.
There was not offensive pass interference. Seattle will be charged a timeout, and it's their first challenge.
All right, we thank Dean, and Pete Carroll loses the challenge. So the call on the field stands. And Mike Evans is the first Buccaneer in franchise history with back-to-back 150-yard receiving games.
I'm just going to keep accumulating that stat until the end of this football game. I know Mike Evans is standing on the sideline right now. He got 40 yards to go for the game-tying score. I imagine he'll be right back out there after this play.
Godwin in motion. It's Godwin that breaks free and winds up gaining 7 yards. He was nearly stopped initially, but good second effort by Chris Godwin.
Wow. Good second effort. Great second effort. That was Jadeveon Clowney who penetrated right through this gap and had him as he took the handoff. His strong lower body and upper body strength to shake off the big number 90, pick up some positive yards. That was almost a disastrous play on first round for Tampa. Instead, they got second and short here. And this still, no Mike Evans on the football field. I'm sorry, he did come back on the football field.
On second and 2. Not this time, says Clowney. As he breaks through to tackle Ronald Jones for a loss of 3.
Did he ever?
Wow, that's okay.
Back to Jadeveon Clowney and kind of keep doing that. Jadeveon Clowney is with his hands here. He just swipes 72.
Good Lord, 72? Scott Wells?
He was out about 10 yards onto the field, yelling at one of the officials.
Scott Wells?
3rd down and 5. Winston on 3rd down, and it is broken up. Herman
Rashad Perriman?
Shaquille Griffin, the native of St. Petersburg, Florida, makes the play.
Great play by Shaquille Griffin. Target Perriman, not so fast.
Why is Rashad Perriman though? Rashad Perriman, why are you throwing Rashad Perriman in crunch time? What was up with the play call? That play call was horrible. Scott, you put Scott Wells in the game to block Jadeveon Clowney. Scott Wells, oh my gosh, bro.
Hey, babe, can you grab me lemonade?
That play call in that situation, you run to Scott Wells' side. Scott Wells?
Straw?
Another one of those guys Bruce Arians picked up was trash.
So what do you see?
And then you throw to Rashad Perriman.
I see best-in-class platforms in education. I see award-winning service and a trade desk full of experts available to answer your toughest
Good
questions.
God.
I see it with 0 commissions on online trades.
I mean, what kind of play call was that?
Yeah, TD Ameritrade now.
That was a weird play call, man.
Online trades.
Some farms grow food. This one is that could one day power planes, propel ships, and fuel trucks, and cut their greenhouse gas emissions in half. Algae is potential.
Money down, you throw to Rashad Perriman. Ah, yikes! Like, I don't understand that. That's another one of those weird play calls. I'm like, money down, third down, you throw to Rashad Perriman. I don't understand that.
What a game in Seattle. 2 minutes remaining.
Is the money down right here?
For Tampa Bay. They must get to the Seahawks 30 for a first down. Winston takes off and will pick up a first. Jameis Winston to the 29-yard line of the Seahawks.
Good decision by Jameis Winston. The coverage was very good down the football field.
Come on, Jameis, get on it now. Let's go.
I mentioned it earlier where he is making decisions out of the pocket, the right decision.
That turnover was not on Jameis Winston. Gotta score 30 points to win a freaking game, man.
It's a nice first down, keeps this crowd going. Minute and 30 left, though. We're going to get on the move.
2 timeouts remaining. Buccaneers trail by 7. Winston looking on first down. He throws. It's caught and taken inside the 20 down to the 18-yard line by Ronald Jones.
He's lucky here. There's some pressure on him, and then it's a tight window throw to Ronald Jones, who's not really known for his pass-catching ability, but he can do this, break tackles, and then smartly gets to the ground. Perriman was standing right behind the receiver. I think if he would have tried to make another move, he could have blocked it back. But
Bucs use their second timeout. Down to a minute 8. Tampa Bay led 21-7 at one point.
21-7, man.
21-13, Bucs at the half. Byron Leftwich on the left, offensive coordinator with head coach Bruce.
21-7. Can't keep a freaking.
what Bruce is telling Byron, you know that he has some veto power in the play calling. They don't look like
Oh, boy. Oh, he yelling at Byron Leftwich. Bruce Arians on Byron Leftwich ass. Boy, Bruce Arians and Byron Leftwich going at it. Byron Leftwich with a stupid play call. Bruce Arians yelling at him like, "What are you doing?" You can see the frustration in Bruce Arians. He's like, "What are you doing? What kind of play call was that?"
space in here. But only a four-man rush. You see Michael Kendricks come in late. And when he makes that wrap, it opens up the lane where Jameis is deciding to further this football. We've seen him in the past try to force that football into tight coverage, but on fourth down, cannot be wrong. And he made the right decision by tucking that and running for the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 18-yard line. Buccaneers trailing by 7. One timeout remaining.
Your player, the free safety, I'd be leaning to number 13.
Winston Evans. Evans to the 5, still going and finally tackled at the 2-yard line. His 12th catch of the game.
This has to be in his communication. He just runs here and watch both of these guys make a decision. They both go to the guy with a flag.
On first and goal to Wale in for a Buccaneers touchdown.
Go for the win. Go for the win. Go for 2 points. Go for 2 points. Get it. Get the win.
Secondary of Seattle.
Jameis played hell of a game, folks. Hell of a game. Jameis Winston is balling out there.
Go to the line of scrimmage. Seattle's not quite prepared. And look how easy this is for Wale. Just to dive.
Go for the win.
Potential.
You're 2 and 5. Get it. What's our odds for the defense stepping up? What's our odds for the defense stepping up? Huh? That field goal he missed at the beginning. Remember Matt Gay? Matt Gay missed that field goal at the beginning. We'd have 37 points right now.
For the 5th time today.
All right, defense. We gotta put a game on our defense. You think our defense is gonna hold up?
Being so perfect as he always is, finding Tyler Lockett for that touchdown, and Jameis Winston with the fumble out of nowhere. They convert into 3 points, and then DK Metcalf, the rookie, distancing himself from another rookie, Mel Dean, for the go-ahead score. But Tampa answers back. All right, Wale.
That's one of so 2 of Bruce Arians' guys. Wale and Rashad Perriman got touchdowns. Oh Lord, they gonna stay on the team.
46 seconds doesn't seem like a lot, but they have a timeout.
Jameis 21-7, folks, and the deep. Told you the deep. I'll tell this. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all right now. This is the reason why we won't win a lot of games. Secondary. It don't matter who at quarterback. Secondary.
They're going to be scratching their head when they go back and look at this. Seattle, how wide open that he was. I mean, obviously, it's some sort of zone coverage because Shaquille Griffin is letting him go. He's going to go here, and he's going to. I'm sorry, in front of that. He's going to stay out here. He's going to go out here, and then Mike Evans just runs right away from both of these guys. I don't know what coverage that is. You have a middle safety, obviously there to protect the back end, but that throwing catches, simple as they come.
175 plus in back-to-back games. First to do it for Julio Jones in 2014.
Oh boy, our defense so freaking trash.
Now the Seahawks with one timeout. 46 seconds remaining. As Wilson throws short.
He was wide open.
Intended for Hollister.
Pressure again. JPP, Shaq Barrett. JPP here, Shaq Barrett from the other side. Shaq Barrett, this is the time of the game where he needs to show up at speed off the edge. JPP kept his hand out of the face of Russell Wilson right there.
Oh boy. Secondary, boy. Oh Lord, bro. This secondary.
Second and 10. Russell over the middle, complete to Metcalf, and he breaks free. Some big yardage.
This secondary.
Metcalf out to the 43-yard line with 35.
Why do you tackle so high? Tackle the legs.
Closer to field goal range.
Yeah, if you're going to play man-to-man, you got to be able to make tackles.
Tackle the legs.
Dean is a big man as well. He just completely was. This situation, though, for Seattle, or for anybody in the league, is there a better
My
quarterback
gosh, man.
than Russell Wilson to have in this situation? Seen it time and time again, him lead him team down to a game-winning score.
Need about 20 more yards to get up the range from Myers. And this play is broke in. Offside. Defense. Number 58. Undefeated to the quarterback. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Russell Wilson since entering the league. This includes postseason most game-winning drives in the fourth quarter. My comment backed up by statistics. This guy. Well, big penalty. 5 more yards for the Seahawks. As Wilson takes off. Russell Wilson inside the 40, the 35, and finally knocked out of bounds at the 31-yard line. So now, even if they don't pick up any more yardage, it'll be a 49-yard field goal attempt. I think this is a design run by Russell. He made up his mind. They're playing, man, I'm going. I'm out. You're going to give me that gap. You're going to look off the corner with your edge rushers, DPP and Shaq Barrett. You're going to give me a lane. Once a game, Russell Wilson does this. He'll just take it in his own hands and run it and put himself and his team in great position. That's his longest run of the season, 21 yards. Comes at an opportune time. 27 seconds remaining. Complete to Metcalf.
God, damn, Dean.
25-yard line of the bunch.
Just clinical. Russell Wilson. Look at his face. No panic. He knows he has a great kicker in Myers.
This defense is so horrible, folks. Can't blame it on James this time. Can't blame it on James this time.
Second down and 4. On the bunch, 25. Carson. Down to the 21. Knock it out of bounds. Seahawks have a timeout.
They're going to play for the last play of the game.
Timeout called by Keith.
Oh, boy, that defense is horrible.
So Jason Myers will head out for an attempt at a game-winning field goal. Missed from 47. Wide left. Extra point attempt off the right upright. Also, middle player field goals from 37 and 22. Tied at 34. This will be a 40-yard attempt. For the win. Bruce Arians calls timeout. Rice, the kicker, standing right next to the official. Now, Bruce talked about many of his games with Arizona here in Seattle coming down to the final minutes, and similar story here today.
Well, the narrative for both of these teams is the games coming down to the final minute. Russell Wilson, the Seattle offense, has found ways to win them all season long, and quintessential drive by them. That's exactly what it looks like. A couple of good completions. You get some nice runs out of Chris Carson, Russell Wilson with the scramble to get them down to here, and Jason Myers can finish it with a conversion from 40 yards.
This is for the win from the left hash. Myers from 40.
Overtime.
Seattle did everything right there. Put it on the foot of their kicker. Snap.
This game, I got a freaking headache, man.
It's perfect.
I got a headache, man.
It's push.
I got a headache. We get this ball. We going down a touchdown, though. Let's go.
One more shot.
I got a headache, folks. Let's go. Thank God for this kicker. Shoot, if we would have made our field goal, that 50-yard field goal, we'd have won the game. Oh man, defense again. Step it up, defense.
Winston celebrates after the missed kick.
The guys is trying to give us the game. The football guys, like the Bucks, you deserve this victory. You know what I'm saying? The football guys is trying to give us the game.
Get 4 lines of unlimited, 4 iPhone 11s included, for only $35 a month. All on a signal that goes farther than ever before. That's right. Get 4 unlimited lines, 4 iPhone 11s for $35 a month. Only.
Wow, the football guys is like, here's the game.
Why let itchy, irritated skin keep you from all the fun this winter? Cortisone 10 works fast to help soothe irritation and relieve itch for 10 full hours, so you can be back in action in no time. Cortisone 10. Feel the heat.
This is the Nest Hub Max from Google. It can make video calls, play music, stream live shows, blah, blah, blah. Check this out. It lets you stop things with your hand. So you can be like, kids are fighting. Now they're grabbing. Boss is calling. It's a butt dial. Was that the baby?
I would have went for 2 in the game.
You need to change into sweatpants. Super common. I can keep going. I've got a million of these. How long is this commercial?
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only in the next generation GMC Sierra.
When fingertips, knuckles, and cuticles get cracked, you need relief that gets right to the point. Introducing Gold Bond Crack Skin Relief, designed to precisely fill cracks, instantly soothe. 94% saw noticeable improvement. New Gold Bond Crack Skin Relief.
Back in Seattle, time at 34, scored by quarter, 23 points scored in that fourth quarter. Seahawks won the toss, both teams with an opportunity to possess unless the initial possession is a touchdown or a safety. 2 timeouts per team, all replays initiated from the booth. Seahawks with an opportunity for a game-winning field goal. Flyers unable to connect.
You know what's so crazy? I'm looking in the Bucks Facebook groups. They are still hating on Jameis Winston. They still even they say, oh, this doesn't mean nothing. He's gonna have a bad game after this. Like, we just can't. Anytime he does something good, it ain't gonna matter because fans still gonna trash him. I mean, yes, he's been playing bad. Yes, he's not a bad quarterback. He's not a great quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But he's like right in the middle, but he has potential if he don't turn the ball over. Get him a defense, man. Like I would really like to see the Bucks with a really good defense, particularly secondary. I really would. If we had a half a decent secondary, we beat the Seahawks no problem.
Well, the one thing immediately that I noticed, no man-to-man on that snap. They're playing zone coverage. Tyler Lockett was on the other side. Jamel Dean's just playing deep third here and makes a nice transition. Comes over the back with those long arms of Tyler Lockett to make a pass.
Good intercept that ball.
And I think the one thing, if you're Ty Bowles, you're thinking here, you don't want that explosive play. Keep everything in front of you. Let your guys come up and make tackles.
Second and 10. Wilson over the middle, complete. First down. David Moore.
We are going at Jamel Dean, man.
Second down, Ty Bowles decided to blitz, but David Moore is just going to run straight through your screen here. Look at all the pressure. 7 guys coming, puts Jamel Dean in one-on-one coverage, and they just run a little route underneath. He's got to chase him across the field. Russell Wilson, perfect as always on that delivery.
This is the 25th possession of the game. There have been 12 scores. 8 touchdowns, 4 field goals. 5 and 34 in overtime. Here's Carson. Down to the 41. A good 59-yard run earlier. Carson gained 6 on first down.
So the 14 carries have been about 50 yards. So he's found good enough success without the explosive run as well here today.
It shifts to the right side. Wilson on 2nd and 6. Under pressure. And now runs one up and it is caught and taken all the way to the Buccaneers. 43-yard line by Carson.
I'm sorry, I just don't know what you do with this. As a defender, what do you do here? The improvisational skills of Russell Wilson on perfect display right there. Look at that. Then the catch. Carson confidence, one-handed. You know, this guy gets out of the pocket, Russell Wilson. You just don't know what's going to happen. He's not the runner that he used to be where he's going to take it and try to do something special. He's always looking down the field. That's a nice little completion to Chris Carson.
From the 44-yard line of Tampa Bay. As Wilson throws, this one incomplete. Got it for Lockett. We got Hargraves defending. 2nd and 10 upcoming.
They tried to get another little rub route on Vernon Hargraves with DK Metcalf, but he fought over top of it. It was a perfect position there. That's one of the few times this defense playing man-to-man has been in good position. Still, no panic at all on the face of Russell Wilson. Calm, collected, knows he has a job to do, and believes that his guys have the ability to go along with him and get it done.
Wilson on 2nd down. He fires downfield. Intended for Metcalf. There is a flag.
Contact, right? Jamel Dean's going to hold his position right here, and there's contact there.
Illegal contact. Defense. Number 35. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Why don't they give that boy some help?
So illegal contact, not pass interference, so 5-yard penalty.
Give that man some help, man. Gotta get that man some help, man. Golly, man. Come on, Todd Bowles. You're not doing that man no justice, man.
Knows that he has this matchup out here. 35 on 14. He's going to take his shot.
You gotta get that man some help. Good Lord.
You set it down for the Seahawks.
You gonna help the man out?
Three receivers off to the left side. Wilson throws left. It's Lockett. Lockett to the 35. Devin White the tackle. That's his 13th reception today.
There, Todd Bowles has not done
He does everything. He asks the question.
Todd Bowles has not done a good job protecting Jamel Dean. They just haven't. They haven't done a good job.
They call 18 targets.
At all, man.
Fantastic. Great player. Love watching this guy play.
Tyler Lockett, Jamel Dean again.
2nd down and 6 from the Tampa Bay 35. Wilson looking to his left. And pass intended for Rashad Penny at the point.
Fresh little rush game between Shaq Barrett. He's going to run in here, and then the linebacker's going to wrap late. Devin White gets on Russell Wilson, forcing him out of the pocket, making a bad throw. Again, it's another little rub, trying to rub the receiver. Jordan Whitehead goes over the top of Tyler Lockett, and he's trying to get that little rub. It's a good play.
Seahawks have converted only once on 3rd down. It was the first play of the 2nd quarter. Third down and 6. As Wilson sets, throws, and makes the adjustment for the catch. DK Metcalf at the Tampa Bay 6-yard line, a 29-yard pass play.
Who's my guy? DK Metcalf. Jamel Dean never finds his football. What a catch. And how about Russell Wilson trusting his rookie wide receiver? Knocked his pinky out. Trusting his rookie wide receiver, got him with the face mask, and still makes a great catch down the sideline.
First career 100-yard game for Metcalf. 6. Parsons looks to cut to the outside and loses yardage. Devin White with the initial penetration.
Well, all Tampa can do here is try to hold them out of the end zone. Field goal, they'll still get their opportunity. You know the overtime rules now. It's not a score. It's got to be a touchdown. And I think if you're Seattle, you're Brian Schottenheimer, I don't think you can settle for the field goal. I think you have to try to get this ball into the end zone, score a touchdown. You know what Tampa's been able to do today with Mike Evans and Jameis Winston on the other side of football. I know Todd Bowles. He's probably going to go man and bring some pressure. That matchup we've been talking about is right there. LD, DK Metcalf.
Second and goal from the 10. Wilson fires. Hollister. Touchdown.
What a game. What a game. And how about Russell Wilson? Further solidifying the MVP talk. Here's Hollister. Jordan Whitehead. Outside technique. Ball goes inside. A simple throw. A good catch. And a great game-winning drive by Russell Wilson.
Wilson matching his career high with his 5th touchdown pass now. Was Hollister's knee down before he crossed the plane?
If we don't get a secondary, I don't care what quarterback y'all want to be on the team. We're not winning games. Joe Burrows, Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert, Tua Tagovailoa, Jordan Love, it don't matter. We're not beating no team with that weak defense. Don't care. Jameis, Joe Burrows, it don't matter. Oh, secondary. We need secondary help bad. It don't matter what quarterback we get. Do you understand, Bucs fans? It don't matter what quarterback is on the team. We're not winning games with a horrible secondary.
To Hollister, who's had a good game.
First 2 touchdown receptions of his career. Review. It is a touchdown. So Hollister and the Seahawks can celebrate. They defeat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in overtime.
We're not winning no games with that secondary. That secondary is the worst in the NFL. It has been the worst in the NFL for the last 5 fucking years. If you think Jameis Winston can win games with that fucking defense or any other quarterback, you out of your fucking mind. You Bucs fans need to cut that shit out. You think Jameis Winston leaving the team will make us win games? That don't cover up the bad defense we got. Are you fucking kidding me? Do you understand? Do you understand? It don't matter what quarterback we have. Do you see we have to score 30, 40, 50 points to win games? That secondary is the worst in the NFL for the last 5 fucking years. That is the worst part of the team, the secondary, not Jameis. I am convinced. I don't care. Jameis is the problem. But this is a prime example of him playing a very good game and still lose. Once again, I don't care what anybody say. The secondary is a bigger issue than Jameis Winston. I don't care what anybody say. I don't care. I don't care. You cannot tell me the secondary, Winston is a bigger problem than the secondary. You can't tell me that. For the last 5 years since he's been drafted, we've had a weak running game, a weak secondary, a weak O-line. Is Jameis Winston one of the problems? Yes. But this is a prime example of him playing a really good game. And we still lose. We were winning against the Titans 23-20. What happened? The defense give up a touchdown. What happened in the Carolina game? 99-yard drive from Kyle Allen. Ryan Tannehill, 90-yard drive. Here we up, 21-7. Defense can't stop anybody. You can't convince me Jameis is the number one reason why we're losing games. You cannot convince me. You can't convince me that Jameis Winston is the number one reason why we can't win games. You can't. I don't care what anybody say. Is he a top 3, top 4 reason? Yes. But is he the number one reason? No. Get that man a defense. He can win games. 34 points should be enough to win games. But it's not with the defense, folks. This is a perfect example. This is the potential of Jameis, right? He can play a really good game. And I know some of you are going to try to blame that turnover on Jameis Winston, but I got evidence. I got evidence. You see that right there? Do you understand? Donovan Smith? Do you understand that? Donovan Smith. Donovan Smith is the reason why he fumbled that ball. Do you see that secondary? Huh? Look at that. Look at that. Do you see that secondary? You cannot convince me Jameis Winston is the number one reason. Donovan Smith gives up a sack or gives up a fumble. Secondary can't even hold a 21-7 lead. We can't win games with that defense, particularly the secondary. Devin White, inconsistent. Secondary, the worst secondary in the freaking league. We are heading to a top 10 pick. Top 10 pick, folks. Russell Wilson carved our asses up. Weak defense. 5 touchdowns. Jamel Dean got toasted. Jason Light, you picked him. Devin White looked a suspect. You picked him. Jamel Dean don't look good, folks. Being hurt so much. He did not look good out there. They was going after him. And Todd Bowles, you failed Jamel Dean. You should have gave that man help over the top. And you refused to give that man help. You refused. Todd Bowles, this is all on you. This is on Todd Bowles.
Yeah, they do, and it's unfortunate that they come here and play a really good game offensively.
You can't tell. You can't tell me. You can't tell me. I don't care. I don't care. You know how many times Jameis Winston had a good game and we still lose? Prime example, right here. Can't stop anybody. Can't do it. You can't convince me. Nope. I am officially convinced. We've seen the ceiling of Jameis Winston in this game. Good game. QBR, passer rating, no interceptions, and we still lose. So let's just say Jameis Winston do get really good. We're still going to freaking lose. Until we fix that secondary, we're not winning. Y'all can cry and bitch and moan about Jameis all you want to. It don't matter. It just don't matter. It just don't matter. The only thing that matters that the secondary still is trash. Trash. It don't matter. It just don't matter. The only thing that matters that secondary is still trash. Can't hide that, folks, huh? The same energy you give Jameis Winston, it's the same energy you better give Todd Bowles in that secondary. Unbelievable, man. Y'all think we're going to win games with that secondary? Unreal. 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 And for some strange reason, Some of these stupid ass Bucs fans will still blame James. Oh, because he fumbled the ball. Oh, he fumbled the ball. He fumbled the ball. But not talk about when we had a 21-7 lead, though, huh? You're not gonna talk about that, huh? You're not gonna talk about we had a 21-7 lead. You ain't gonna talk about that. All they see is Jameis Winston. These delusional ass Bucs fans do not see the bigger problem. Delusional Bucs fans. You are idiots. You are idiots if you think Jameis Winston is the number one reason why we are losing games. Idiots. Unbelievable, man. You can't tell me Jameis Winston is the number one reason why we're losing games. You can't tell me that. You idiots. Some of you Bucs fans are ridiculously obsessed with Jameis Winston. Obsession make you look stupid. Look real silly with being obsessed with Jameis Winston. Thinking that, oh, we get Joe Burrow, we're going to win more games. Then we're going to get Tua Tagovailoa, we're going to win more games. Oh, Justin Herbert, we're going to win more games. Oh, get Jalen Hurts, we're going to win more games. Are you out of your fucking minds? You out of your goddamn minds?
Denver gets the win. So Allen gets win one. It was the all Allen day. Josh won with Buffalo. Kyle won for Carolina.
Stupid ass Bucs fans. Stupid Bucs fans.
Three quarterbacks with the same surname win on the same day. All in for the Allens, right? Houston and Jacksonville, they played.
Thinking that we're gonna win games in that secondary. Are you kidding me? Todd Bowles was trash.
Touchdown last week. Guys bothering a little bit. He's still escaping. One thing you don't want to do is blow the whistle. I think we've learned that. But great job of just extending the play. And look at the strength, coach. No, unbelievable. He played like this all day. And took Carlos Hyde, ran for 160 yards and down by the goal line. Darren Fells, 6th touchdown of the year. Houston up in this game 12-3. Watch this Duke Johnson run. We're talking about power. Wow. That's what I like to see. Man, the ball physical can't be all Deshaun Watson. I wasn't going to name the DB, but Trey Herndon took the worst of that. I'm sure he's happy about that. Texas 19-3 there and late, adding some more DeAndre Hopkins on the 1-yard score. For Gardner Minshew, and you know there's a question here, will the change come? Is Nick Foles healthy and ready to go? He turned it over in the fourth quarter on 4 of the final 11 plays. The change is coming. Too much money. Right. Houston gets to it 26.
Stupid defense, man. Stupid defense.
Jacoby Brissett, of course, in after Andrew Luck retired late preseason. What happens here is he's looking for Jordan Wilkins. Cam Hayward pushes back the good guard Quentin Nelson into the knee of Brissett. First he thought it was the ankle, but it's the pressure that gets put on the knee here on the
Leaving that rookie out there by himself all game long. He was struggling. Jamel Dean was struggling.
Huge flip in the game. They're going to go up 17-3 late second quarter. Instead, Pittsburgh ties it. Indy comes back, recaptures the lead, but in the pocket, the pressure and a turnover. But Dupree forced it. What a great rush he made. 16-3 Indy, 3rd and goal. Mason Rudolph, Vance McDonald's become very important for him.
Yeah, it really has. Going to the tight end, and this was
Leaving that man on the island all game long.
The goal line, running it in. So Pittsburgh takes the lead. Less than 3 minutes left. Incomplete pass here, but pass interference is called on Steve Nelson. Untouchable. There were all kinds of questionable penalty calls in this game. And the coaches, they can't help themselves. They're going to challenge these no matter what, even though if they think you won't get turned. Call on the field stands.
The Bucs defense has given up 30 points 6 out of the 8 games this season. How do you win games like that? You can't.
So they're in position. Adam Vinatieri won it for them last week and try to win the game again here with a field goal. Chris Sims jinxed it because he called it. Not make it. Sanchez couldn't get the laces turned. Laces out. Win for the Steelers.
We're on the verge of blowing this team all the way up, man. This team might get blown all the way up. Like from the roots, from the ownerships to the GM. I mean, it might get blown up, dog. We're on the verge of blowing this team up, man.
I appreciate the effort and fight. It's good to be sitting at 4-4.
Shoot, when we lost that coin toss, I had a feeling we was gonna lose that game too, boy. I knew it. It just was not gonna sit well, man. The Bucs defense can't stop anybody.
We said, hey, everybody's got to play a little better. It might not be great quarterback play, and that's what they've done. the AFC North standings. If Baltimore loses,
That's why I said we should have went for 2. I said it. Should have went for 2. I said it. I said it. I said go for 2. And we wouldn't have to worry about this. We are 2-5, and you want to go for the extra point. Go for 2. I said it. I said go for 2.
He says, I wish I could have that back. And going forward, the officials have learned. Don't blow that whistle. He's not down. Even if you think he's down, he breaks free. He makes things happen. Chris, you say all the time, he plays every play like it's the last play of the Super Bowl.
You know, what's unfortunately for Jameis Winston, the defense will never be good. Until they really truly commit to getting the defense, we're never going to win games no matter what quarterback we have. Jameis Winston has never had a top 15 defense since he's been there. Think about it, folks. Not even a top 17 defense. Every year he's had a bad defense and a bad running game. They have to load up on defense. This better be a O-line, D-line, secondary draft. Like every pick should be either O-line, D-line, or secondary. Keep drafting cornerbacks until you get them. Sign some veterans. If anybody blames this loss on Jameis Winston, should never watch football again. That was horrible. Just gonna leave Jamel Dean out there to get beat left and right all game long?
So you can save big on class exclusive technology, best in class torque, and the most awarded light duty pickup. The most powerful lineup of pickups works hard, but you don't have to. At the Ram Black Friday,
leaving his defense on the island. Left his secondary, his young secondary. He did them no justice. He did them no justice, and that's fucked up. The weakest part of the team, Todd Bowles had them boys out there playing one-on-one, man-to-man defense, and they were barbecue chicken. Barbecue chicken. Barbecue chicken in my Shaq voice. Barbecue chicken. All them young players in the secondary had them playing man-to-man. Anybody Jamel Dean covered, they was going after him. 5 touchdowns. Think about this, folks. Think about this. Jason Light. This is what I always tell y'all. Always look at the top. Who drafts the players to be on the field? The GM. A guy that's probably never played. Has Jason Light ever played football? No. But he's the GM. He's the GM of the team. He's drafted 9 DBs in the last 2 years, and none of those DBs have panned out. None of them. None of the DBs panned out. None of them. Jordan Whitehead is the only one that's and Murphy Bunny. 9 DBs in 2 years. And we still got a bad pass defense. You invested heavily the last 2 years on defensive on the secondary, and you still can't cover nobody.
Well played, Stefan. Did we just have an expert? No, I messed up.
It don't matter. It don't matter, man. It's either Todd Bowles is not a good coach, or Jason Light is a horrible GM. Which one is it? Which one is it? Because they were talking about Todd Bowles supposed to be this nice secondary coach and nice defensive coach, and he's supposed to do this and do that. It's either Jason Light is a horrible GM or Todd Bowles is a bad coach. Which one is it? 9 defensive backs in the last 2 years, and you still bad? It don't matter who the coach is. Lovie Smith, Dirk Cutter, Jason Light. Lovie Smith, Dirk Cutter, Bruce Arians. The secondary is still bad. Who is drafting these players? Jason Light. It don't matter. You got to help your rookie defensive. You gotta help Jamel Dean out, Todd Bowles. I want the media to grill Todd Bowles with the defensive calls. He did Jamel Dean no freaking justice.
Welcome to Hyundai's Sunday night kickoff.
Been a long wait for the NFL season to get back. But it gets 2-0. Always feels good to be 2-0. Of course, the defense balling again.
Jamel Dean was not ready for that, man. He was not ready for that.
Just wait, baby. On Sunday, let's go. It's great to get away in any conditions.
That's on Todd Bowles, folks. It's all good, folks. It's all good. At least I seen some improvement. I mean, but that's secondary. We're probably gonna lose about. We're probably gonna win about maybe 4 or 5 games. Yeah, I said we're gonna go 10-6, 11-5, but as you can see, my prediction is all jacked up. Can't stop nobody.
Stay on the field and keep running. That's Lamar Jackson's mode for now. He's on pace to shatter Michael Vick's single-season record for rushing yards by a quarterback. But he's more interested in getting the pass game back to more like where it was week 1 against Miami. Tough test, of course, against a great Patriots defense. Sunday Night Football countdown inside of 19 minutes. But, a bunch of highlights and good finishes, especially on the West Coast. Tampa and Seattle. Bucks 2-5, Seahawks 6-2. But Russell Wilson in a fight here, all even at 27, trying to bring him back. DK Metcalf gets clear.
Yeah, we're watching this game and said, don't you just get the feeling Russell Wilson is going to take him down the score, and he did.
But he needed more. James Winston played a good game. Didn't turn the ball over. Moved it down the field. Bucks led most of this game. Winston scrambles. Big scramble. 4th and 5. Keeps it alive with 5. And then Darian Kubuala in for the touchdown. 34 all. We're going to go to overtime. No, the Seahawks get a good drive going down the field. Jason Myers in position. 40-yarder. For the win. Missed it. He missed it. We're going to go to overtime. Seattle won the coin toss, and like you said before, Tony, just have a feeling. In OT, it's that connection with Metcalf one more time.
Absolutely nothing. This is a double move by Metcalf, and he's just been so consistent as a rookie wide receiver.
29-yard in the unit. Injuries in the tight end spot. The ex-Pac former Patriot Jacob Hollister just breaks the play. He had 2 touchdowns. Wilson a franchise record 5 touchdowns. The Seahawks win overtime. They are 7-2. Win a game with Detroit and Oakland at the Coliseum. Up and down the field they go. Matthew Stafford, J.D. McKissick, ex-Seahawks, tied at 24. Next Raider drive. Derek Carr, he's scrambling, he's rolling. Run.
Nope, sorry. Hunter Renfro's over, guys. Okay, you guys.
Meanwhile, the Raiders is winning.
Big touchdowns late 31-24. Can the Stafford bring them back? Pass interference here. Terrible defense. Oh my God. Call on Nevin Lawson 2 plays later. Stafford tries to pirouette. Stumbles on the turf. P.J. Hawkins the sack.
The last thing, you just cannot take a sack.
3rd down, the old Virginia Tech quarterback now in tight end. Logan Thomas can't get in. They're at the 1. It's right, no timeouts, panic. But the Raiders call a timeout. Hey, defense, you can use your timeouts, I've heard Bruce say that. He does there once it looks like the line's going to get a playoff, so it's 4th down. Chris, what do you want to do here?
I mean, Stafford was on fire. I'd like to just see him go empty and let him make his magic happen. They didn't run the ball all day.
You don't have your best playmakers on the field either.
That's exactly right, guys.
Meanwhile, the Raiders is 4-4. The Raiders is 4-4. Meanwhile, the Raiders is 4-4.
Yeah, and Joey Bosa has been waiting for Melvin Ingram to get back in the lineup. They've used them a lot on the same side today. It was really effective.
Rodgers sacked there, sacked off, and this time it was Ingram's turn. Moving from the inside there. That was so effective having those two lined up together on the same side. Or making a sandwich of Rodgers. One of the best offensive lines in all of football. Right. Their hands full today. Meantime, the Chargers just kept moving down the field, kicking field goals.
Horrible freaking defense, man.
Notre Dame, Drew Tranquil going to break through and get a piece of it. Technically not a block punt. It only goes 8 yards and sets up the Chargers in great field position.
What do we do now, folks?
We've got to run the ball better than they did today.
And Melvin Gordon, little homage to the franchise.
More energy today in his step too. Melvin Gordon.
You mean the message sent when they play caller change, perhaps? Yes, sir. Understand you're part of it? And up top, the gain of 46, first career 100-yard receiving day for Williams. And it's Gordon again here. And they took points off the board, field goal, got the ball back, going for the touchdown. And the Chargers get a big one. The Packers go to 7.
Horrible, man. Just horrible. Just pathetic, man.
Patrick Mahomes' second straight game. Matt Moore back under center. We saw him last Sunday night against Green Bay. Rich, an early start for Moore.
Yeah, great start by Moore early on. Little post-quarter action here by Tyreek Hill. Puts in a perfect place. Give him another gear to go get the ball. He's got 7 gears.
Well, you're the quarterback. Why are you?
At some point, somebody's going to get more love from Moore there. Second half, this game is all even at 10. Here's the kickoff to begin. The second half, Nicole Hardman's made some good plays. Very talented, but here, the Vikings special teams comes up with a hit, knocks it out. Minnesota has some good.
What do we do now, folks? Do we prepare for the draft? I mean, it's very obvious that we're going to need some secondary help again.
I'm just not used to seeing this from the Minnesota Vikings defense. But look at Tyreek Hill.
Nobody's going to catch him. Tyreek Hill's going to catch him. That's it. In case you slow down, I'm going to set the pace for you. He's crazy. So the Chiefs have the lead. The Vikings come back. Kyle Rudolph in the end zone. Minnesota retakes the lead. But Tony, it's more making plays to Hill again.
This is one of the reasons Andy Reid called Matt Moore and said, I need you. Just the ability to stand in there, the courage to make that big throw.
That had nothing to do with Matt Moore right there, Coach.
See, Rodney, he doesn't want to hear what you're saying. He's covering his ears. Game time field goal after a stop and a 4 punt. Moore gets him back with a chance to drive here. After Minnesota's offense got conservative, they couldn't advance to the Chiefs stand for the win. The kick is good from Harrison Butker, who hit 3.
Horrible, man.
The placement looked good. And the Chiefs win by 3.
What do we do now, man? What do we do? Let me wrap this up. Anyways, folks, I appreciate y'all joining the live stream. But
Really good. You spoke to that more. Impressive win for a guy.
let me talk to y'all real quick. Man. Let me talk to y'all right quick. We can't win games with that defense. Can't. No matter how many points we score, no matter who's at quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
He's really doing a great job. And Andy Reid's doing some things that are different around him that they don't necessarily always do when Patrick Mahomes is the quarterback. This is the big thing that's jumped out to me. These max protection plays. You can see it here. There's 7 guys.
If we had a halfway decent secondary, we win that game easily. If we had a challenging secondary, we win that game easily. Can't win games with that defense, with that secondary. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Another 7-man protection. Block it up and let him throw the ball down the field.
6 out of the 8 games, 30+ points.
I've seen out of Kansas City with Matt Moore at quarterback, and Andy Reid's made a great adjustment there.
One thing all of you guys worry about with Kansas City long term is their defense. It was better today.
It really was. And I said, even with Mahomes back, if that defense didn't improve, they'd have a tough time making the playoffs, but they did. Chris Jones brought some energy. They did a good job on Dalvin Cook today.
I look on the other side. I look at Minnesota. I'm just not used to seeing Minnesota play with or lack of passion. You know, big plays in the passing game, big plays in the run game, safeties missing tackles. They got to get back together, man.
This was an opportunity for Minnesota and especially Detroit and Chicago as well to get back closer in the NFC North. Everybody in that division lost. You like trends? Every home team that played in the U.S. today won.
Can't win games with our defense, folks. So what do we do now? I mean, let's be honest. What do we do? How do we fix this, man? We're 2-6. It's obviously we're heading towards the top 10 pick. That pretty much signed and sealed our season. At 3-5, we still have a little hope. But unless the Bucs win 8 games in a row, we're done. It's time to get Scotty Miller out there and Tanner Hudson and Justin Evans out there and see what we got. And then, of course, they let Jameis Winston finish the season out. But, I'm going to keep saying this. He's not the number one reason. He's not the number one reason. He's not. I'm convinced. I'm not the biggest Jameis Winston fan. Like, I'm not like, vouching for him, stay on the team. But he's not the number one reason we lose these games. Yes, he turns the ball over. Yes, he's had horrible games. But when has he had a great defense? Since his rookie season, the secondary has always been bad. Can't stop slants. Now they can't stop deep balls. You got a secondary full of guys that probably would not be starting on no team in the NFL. Think about that, folks. We have a secondary with not one starter that you can put on any other team in the NFL as a starter. Name one guy in our secondary that can go to another team and start. We don't have it. But I'm telling y'all again, the same energy y'all give Jameis Winston is the same energy I want y'all to give Jason Light and Todd Bowles. Because for some strange reason, when I'm in these Bucs Facebook groups, they never talk about Jason Light and they never talk about Todd Bowles. They don't even talk about Vernon Hargreaves. Jamel Dean had no business playing man-to-man this game. Maybe a couple of situational instances play man-to-man, but that man should have been in zone. Todd Bowles may put that man out there for failure. That set that man up for failure. That is embarrassing. Russell Wilson threw 5 touchdown passes. They ran the ball 21 times. They threw the ball 45 times. Okay, the Bucs got one of the top run defense in the NFL. Maybe if we pass the ball, we'll have some success. With an elite quarterback, you thought we was going to beat the Seattle Seahawks? We had a chance. Did Matt Gay miss that 50-yard field goal? Yes. But that was a weird situation. Still should have made it, though. But when we scored that touchdown, what did I say? Go for 2. Go for 2. And we didn't. We did not go for 2. What do? Kick the extra point. Coin toss, tails. Heads. Seattle got the ball. We couldn't stop him. That's why you go for 2 to win the game.
If you're in a horror movie, you make poor decisions. That's what you do. You want to save 15% or more on car insurance?
What do we do now, folks? I'll be surprised we win over 4 or 5 games. I'll be very shocked. We win 4 or 5 games. I will be shocked. We are probably a 2 to 3 win team with that defense. The pressure is inconsistent. We got sacks. We had a little bit of pressure here and there, but it's too inconsistent.
Around the world here, starting in London, and Tony Deshaun Watson getting it done again.
Yes, I thought Deshaun was the best player in the NFL today. He made play after play after play.
His team leads the division. Houston 6-3. Rodney, the Jets continue to be the Jets.
Yeah, but to me, this is not about the Jets. This is about Brian Flores getting his first win. Congratulations. He was with the Patriots when I was there.
Yeah, congrats, Brian.
Win number 1 for the new Dolphins coach. 6-9 is the only run this team in the league. Big day for all the Allens. Let's start with Kyle Allen.
Yeah, he knew what to do. Get the ball to Christian McCaffrey.
Carolina's 5-3. They're on a roll. Big game at Green Bay next week. Can we give you some Josh Allen? Buffalo Bills are 6-2.
The cool thing about him
I think, are we the worst team in the NFL? No. No, we're not the worst team in the NFL, but because you got the Bengals, the Redskins, the Dolphins, the Jets. Think about this. The Bengals, the Dolphins, the Jets, the Browns, the Redskins, the Falcons. That's 6 teams. That's pretty bad. We're right there with them. We're right there.
Over in Oakland, wild game, back and forth. Late, it's Hunter Renfrow the game-winning catch.
Yeah, really good job of just Derek Carr going to his left, turning back around and finding a wide open wide receiver.
Meanwhile, the Raiders is 4-4.
Now, the Lions had a chance for the moment, but
they could bring in all the big people. Where's Marvin Jones? Kenny Galladay? Get your best players out there.
Anybody on the play action pass.
John Gruden, 4-4. Tampa and Seattle, they go to overtime. The former Patriot Jacob Hollister gets the winner. His second touchdown. Both to the Seahawks record 5. Seattle, San Francisco next Monday night, 7-2 against the undefeated 49ers. And how about the most 15.5 sacks for Bosa brothers? Joey on display here.
Yeah, Joey was happy to have Melvin Ingram back to help, and those two were on fire today all over Green Bay.
We need some better pass rushers too, man. Our pass rushers are so inconsistent.
Matt Moore starting to injure Patrick Mahomes, getting them in field goal position late for Harrison Butker with the winner. He kicked 3 late field goals, 40 and more.
I don't know why we didn't go for 2, man. We should have went for 2.
6-3 record. We'll see Minnesota try to bounce back against the Cowboys on Sunday Night Football next week, and that is the best of week number 9. Now we're going to take a look at tonight's winners. Brought to you by Lowe's and Liam McHugh. As we throw to you the record, let's call out America. America, let's get going.
Jameis. But Jameis in the fumble. But Jameis. But that wasn't on Donovan Smith. He should have threw the ball faster. But he had a running game. He had Mike Evans. He had the O-line blocking. I mean, yeah, the defense gave up 40 points, but Jameis. Watch, rinse, and repeat. The Bucs fans are so ignorant, man. Just ignorant. But Jameis should have scored 41.
Well, I tell you what, to me, the key is Lamar Jackson. Can he play a clean game?
But he had a running game this game.
I think they'll win, but I don't think that's going to happen. I'm picking the Patriots.
Don't want to talk about defense. But Jameis, the ball's on him. This is why a lot of NFL talking heads, analysts, people that study football, they always say the same thing about Jameis Winston. He has a high ceiling. But the team around him, even Bruce Arians, one of the top coaches, the Colts, the Steelers, the Cardinals, successful. He even said Jameis Winston is really good. But let us say it. Oh, Jameis Winston is one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL, but we got talking heads in the NFL. If Jameis Winston leaves that team, he will be a starter next year. If y'all think that the reason why we lose these games is Jameis Winston, it is so evidently obvious that he's not the number one reason. But it shouldn't have went to overtime because Jameis. When y'all gonna stop the nonsense? Is Jameis Winston one of the reasons why we lose? Yes, he's one of the reasons. But he's not the number one reason. See the difference? He's one of the reasons why we lose because of his turnovers. And I get that. I'm not excluding him from his turnovers. What I'm trying to tell y'all idiots is, do you see that secondary? When you got to score 30 points every game to win a game, matter of fact, take the pick sixes out the way. 2 against San Francisco, and he had 1 against the Rams. That's 3 pick sixes, right? Even if you take those 21 points on Jameis Winston out, the defense still gives up 30 plus points a game, or 29. Jameis. Y'all just hate him. And I'm not even going to go into details about it on who hates him. It's very obvious. The majority of the people that hate Jameis Winston has a certain characteristic about him, but I'm going to leave that alone. Not even going to go there with it. But I am convinced. I am totally convinced. Time and time again, I'm seeing too many games like this. We get the lead, can't hold the lead. Nobody want to talk about the Titans game when we was up 23-20. The defense give up 90-yard drive. A 68-yard drive to Ryan Tannehill, who lost today against Carolina. Jameis. Jameis. Y'all, I am convinced a lot of y'all are obsessed with that guy. Did he have sex with your girlfriends or wives or something? Or your daughters? But Jameis. I'm worried about Jamel Dean's confidence. Did he wreck Janelle? Did he? You know, sometimes you can like scar a cornerback. You can scar somebody from doing something pretty bad. Jamel Dean could be scarred from this. He could be scarred for life. Horrible. Horrible, man. Jameis. That's my new thing, man. And I'm not saying Jameis Winston is the best quarterback or he's the worst quarterback, but man, I'm sorry. I done seen too many games like that. The Rams game, 55 or 48 points to win that game. Like, yeah, damn. Like, what? Are we gonna stop anybody in the secondary? But Jameis.
There ain't no they have steamrolled the opposition. Tonight, their toughest test yet. This is a team that leads the league in points scored. They've allowed the fewest. It's a long way to February, of course, 3 months, in fact, but it would surprise nobody if this team won a 7th Super Bowl championship. The Ravens, meanwhile, very much a team on the rise. They went to the mark of 5-2 atop the AFC North. Well rested after a bye weekend. If you haven't seen Lamar Jackson, you are in for a treat. This guy leads.
No reason that we got to put up 50 fucking points every game.
How do you see this playing out?
I mean, it really is. I just can't wait to watch the way the top 2 scoring teams in the NFL go at it tonight. Lamar Jackson, 11-3 now as a starter. Nobody seems to be able to tackle him. And he goes against this Patriots defense that's on a historic pace. I don't know how you get better than this.
So on one side you have the young wonder, on the other side you have the eternal wonder.
Yeah, but Tom Brady, despite being 8-0, he knows this offense has had a few problems. Now they do get some of those weapons back, but they will be facing a very tough Ravens.
Y'all fans got to wake up, man. Like, Bucks fans, wake up. We're not winning these games with that secondary.
Tonight's the night. Tom Brady gets his first upset on it.
We have flipped the page on the calendar. This is week 9. It's the best matchup of the week. New England, Baltimore on Sunday night.
Sunday Night Football is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% on car insurance. By Untuckit, shirts designed to be worn untucked. Untuckit.com. And by the first ever Hyundai Palisade.
It doesn't matter where they came from or how you met them. Some you've known your entire life. Others just feel like it. They come in small groups or by the thousands. But we call them all family. And everything's just better when you're with them. No matter how you family, it's better in the first ever Hyundai Palisade with available class exclusive blind monitoring.
Crazy, man. I don't even know what to tell y'all, man. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm about to probably get off. I'm about to get off this live stream, man. I appreciate y'all coming to the live stream, man. I had fun. I was pretty cool today. I enjoyed it. But like I said, man, I'll make another video this week and talk a little bit more about it. But as you can see, the Bucs lose 40-34 in Seattle. Played a good game, and unfortunately, the Bucs didn't come out with the victory. So we're 2-6, and we just.
Believe it. Geico could save you 15% or more.
I mean, at 2-6, I mean, we're pretty much done. I mean, so appreciate y'all, all my Pirates and my Sea Bandits. Appreciate y'all joining the live stream. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Almost at 1,000 subscribers. I'm getting my old channel back, so stay tuned for that. I will be at the Bucs versus Saints game in 2 weeks. So I'll be in Tampa in 2 weeks. I want to tailgate this time. I'm going to get there early. I want to tailgate the Bucs versus Saints game. I'll be there on the 17th. So hit me up on the email or on BucosLocker Facebook group. I want to tailgate this time. So holla at me then. I also will be at the Atlanta game on the 24th. I'll be at that game as well. And I also will be at the Detroit game on December 15th. So stay tuned for BucosLocker on travel. All right. With that being said, Pirates and my Sea Bandits, swashbucklers, everybody out there, y'all stay up, man. It's a Bucs life. It's horrible to be a Bucs fan right now. We just lose games because of stupid reasons. But I'm gonna keep my head up. I'm gonna stay diehard Bucs fan. You know, regardless of how bad the team is. But we're not winning that many games this season. The nail in the coffin will be next week. So if we lose that game next week, then that'll be pretty much the rest of these videos will be pretty much just cool, laid back. I do want to see the team finish strong this season. Try to get about 6 wins, maybe 7. That'll be a reach. More like 3 or 4. But tough loss, man. Tough loss. Poor Jamel Dean. Keep your head up, Jamel Dean. It's not on you, man. That's Todd Bowles. I want y'all to fire those cannons. Siege the day. Raise the flags. No risk. No biscuit. Peace.
On the next episode of The Wire, it's Bill Belichick and Lamar Jackson. A few others as well as we can